Oh, bro, welcome. You've played this game, right? I think you did. I think I will like it. Not the remaster, right? Yeah, I think, so the remaster is like the same, I think. It's just, you know, graphics and things. So if you want to watch, feel free to give me hints if I do something stupid. That's completely fine. But maybe not like the major spoilers. If I get like ambushed or anything, don't tell me that. But if I do something stupid and it's like clearly I'm doing inefficient things or anything like that, you can correct me. That's completely fine. But I want to get like I don't want to get like cheats for knowing like a major events or anything. But anything else is fine. I would gladly accept any hints with like efficiency or even regularly. Yes, it is the collection. Ah, right. We can do that. Do you have a link? I can wait. It's fine. I have it booted up, so I might shut it off for the moment. That is there okay. Is there a workshop? That is Steam Workshop, right. I can just search for it. Scaling. I just scaling difficulty. Remastered to rebalanced. If you tell me name, I can show you my screen maybe. If it's on a workshop, if it's on Steam Workshop, that is. I need to modify that we have a modded thing though. Otherwise people could complain. Let's add a tag. Scaling mod. Done. No one can complain now. Let's deal with it. I believe it is Homeworld Remastered Players patch that adds options for it. Right, so it's like it is on the workshop, but I can remember the name. Okay, I'm gonna search for this. Homeworld Remastered Players patch. I'm writing nonsense. Players patch. So otherwise the game would punish me for doing well? Is that what it does? That's bad. It's in many games though. That is players patch, yeah. Homeworld Remastered Players patch resolves many bugs, exploits and balance issues. It includes the changes from Gearbox patch reviews, which was just released in 2023. Plus hundreds of additional improvements. It enhances single-player and multiplayer. Notably fixes the 666 formation bug, the cross-race docking bug, and is altered by the players who helped Gearbox balance Homeworld Remastered. It also features additional gameplay options, including campaign difficulty adjuster, user interface. Okay, that's it, right? It punishes you for doing well. The original game didn't have that. Okay. So it's actually like not a cheat, it's just, you know, not playing with that additional scaling. I don't like being punished for doing well. I feel like that many games had that, like the Gothic Armada had that like a lot. I don't think that would be too good to have that. Let's get it. I think this is it. So I'm gonna let it download. It will require a little bit. So the longest second in human history, I'm sorry for it. I'm gonna have to shut this off. And the mod is ready, so I'm gonna boot the game up. Homeworld 2 original had it and it sucked. You could softlock yourself by doing too well. Alright, that's just awful. This was very loud, but now it should be better. Let's see. Window capture. There we go. The option is called dynamic scaling difficulty. Right. Right. That is a feedback delay? Right. Enable. That's kind of cool. Like, you know, there's a game I saw not too long ago where if you issue orders to units in that game, it's a Civil War, American Civil War game, and you would have a command system where units would have to relay orders with couriers if it's far away from your general, things like that. And if it's like here, it's kind of cool, you know, if it was based on a distance or something. But it's also frustrating if you need to like micro things. To check, alright, I can probably find it. Military selection priority enables lips. Maybe I need to enable the mod somewhere. Let's shut off the music. I think I need to just quickly shut this off and then try to enable the mod from like the games menu. There's a launcher. I think the launcher might have what I need. Excuse me. Ah, the sneeze. There's no sneeze. Okay, that's not good. Is there a mod menu? Classics. No, I can select to play the old game. Restore. No. It should have the mod. Oh, mods here. Right, that's it. Let's select it. And then let's add it. Right, launch. Yeah, I found it. Yes, just skip that, please. Remaster, right. We should have options now, right? Is it here? Mission difficulty TI scale. No, mission difficulty scale. What is this? Is this what we talked about? No, it's supposed to be called dynamic scaling, right? Am I just not seeing it? I think I grabbed the correct mod. It is that option, right? Okay, so let's keep it 1. That's what you recommend, right? Keep it 1 on default. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Don't mention that. As long as you know that this is what we are looking for, that's good. Like, you didn't play the game in a while, I think, so it's just completely understandable. Thanks for watching out for me, because I would hate the dynamic scaling, for sure. Let's accept that. And I never played. I played it like a little bit when I was a kid. I remember nothing. I remember absolutely nothing from this game. So we'll just be running the campaign and just see what happens. There's a tutorial. Do you recommend me playing the tutorial? I think the campaign itself is like a tutorial. Like the first mission is sort of a tutorial mission, right? So I don't think we need this. Do we need this? Probably not. Like, it's probably for people who never played an RTS. That's what this is, right? Campaign has tutorial elements in the first missions, right? Well, then let's just roll with the missions. Extra missions, player versus CPU. Player profiles. I'm gonna delete the profile, make new one, so we can have the campaign again. Create. Set. Oh yeah, and that sets the music, doesn't it? Yeah, let's bring that down. Way down. It's like very loud. Is this good? Is this good scale for you? It might still be a bit too loud. I won't give any spoilers. The only hint I will give is that you carry over everything between missions, so make sure to grab everything before leaving if possible. Okay. Good to know that, thanks. The persistent fleet, that's good. Okay, player was a CPU? No, this is like a skirmish, basically. I need to play the tutorial, I guess. I don't think I can... Yeah, there's like no campaign, is it? Because there was a campaign button when I loaded the base game. I think the Remaster had added this somehow. Because extra missions definitely isn't it. Okay, well, let's just click on the tutorial then. Incomplete. You need to complete the tutorials, I think. I don't see the campaign. Like, yeah, I think we have to play the tutorial. Well, fine. We can do that. Introduction to Homeworld Remaster. This tutorial covers camera control, unit selection, and movement. We need to complete it, so let's go ahead and do it.
Welcome to the Homeworld training mission. This tutorial...
It has voice things, that's great.
Camera control, unit selection, and movement.
Carrier.
Our first priority is the taskbar. The taskbar provides you with a variety of information about what you currently have selected and provides you easy access to basic commands. Click OK to continue. You can minimize the taskbar by clicking on the flashing icon or pressing backspace. Do this now.
Flashing icon is this.
To bring the taskbar back, keep pressing backspace. Good job. The recall window displays all previous speech in the mission. Click on the recall icon to display all previous speech in the mission. To exit the recall window, click Close. Throughout the game, objectives will be assigned to you. Objectives give you information on what you must accomplish in each mission. Click OK to continue. You have just been issued a new objective. Good job. This
Learn how to play Homeworld. Okay.
Click the Learn How to Play Homeworld objective to get more information on it. To exit the objective screen, click on the Close button. To issue orders, you must first select the ships you want to command. Click OK to continue. Left-click on the Scouts to select them.
Copy.
Scouts selected. New reinforcements available. A second Scout squadron is launching. To select multiple squadrons, first hold down the left mouse button and then drag a box around both Scout squadrons. Do this now. This is called drag selecting.
Acknowledged.
Excellent work. Click OK to continue. Notice that the taskbar has been updated with your selection. The
Okay.
taskbar lists all currently selected ships. Ships can be selected by left-clicking, drag selecting, and by clicking on the ship icon in the taskbar.
Okay, there's something I need to... Hey Alex, welcome. Yes, you're back. I decided to do this, even though it's like a lot to get into. This game at least has narration, so I don't need to read that much, which is good. But it is something I never played, and it's, you know, not that simple. So, something I wanted to ask, does this game have like a, you know, most space games have a system where you only have 2D space, where you just cannot, it's like a sea, right? So you just like a float in space and just like go, you know, linearly. You cannot go like up and down usually, but from what I understand in this game you can, and that's gonna make it like a mindfuck, because usually like that's gonna make orienting myself around pretty bad. It does matter. Okay, yeah, okay, fine. I hope it's not gonna be like a major issue for me. Let's see. Is there a good control? Like, can I attack move a lot of units? Is there the most powerful button in the universe? F2 button? Can I select all military and just attack? Okay, whatever. It's gonna be difficult because like, how can I select a point in space that way then if it's 3D? I don't know. Well, let's learn. The game will tell us. Ships can be selected left-clicking, drag selecting by clicking the ship icon. Okay.
In order to master space combat,
Isn't that bad? And yes, you can attack move. You always do. Most ships have turrets, so they shoot while moving. Okay, that's good.
Click OK to continue.
At this point, the camera is focused on a squadron. Okay.
Hold down the right mouse button and move the mouse to rotate the camera. Do this now.
It's beautiful. The space.
Excellent work. Click OK to continue. Continue practicing camera rotation. When you are ready to move on, click OK.
Yeah, so right mouse button allows you to rotate, and then if I VAST, no, VAST doesn't do anything. This is W is move command, and A is not an attack move. What is this? Aggressiveness, aggressive, damage up, speed down. Evasive. This is like modes on there. So this is like, it's actually changing their stats, is it? So this is damage, this is speed, and this is armor, or shields, I guess. And this is how many fighters are in the squadron. So if I switch their mode, is this gonna impact their stats? No, it's not. What is this? Passive, defensive, aggressive, offensive, right. F2. And then we just do this, and then this is how we do it.
To zoom the camera, scroll the mouse wheel.
Yes.
Or hold down both mouse buttons while moving the mouse forwards and backwards. Practice camera zooming.
They always attack move. They'll engage enemies as they get in range. Unit fighters with front on the weapons should automatically start kiting and strafing the enemy. Okay, that's good, because that could be like really hell.
Group coordinates locked in.
It's like they do kind of maintain the same level in space. At least it seems like that.
When you are ready to continue, click OK. To pan the camera, move the mouse cursor to the edge of the screen. Do this now.
I don't want to be doing that.
Click OK to continue.
Because I'm playing in windowed mode and it's not borderless, so I actually can like misclick out of my window, which is not good. So I need to use this.
Keyboard also pan the camera. Now,
that's good,
pan
yeah.
the camera until the scouts are no longer in view. Good work. Click OK to continue, or keep practicing camera panning. To focus the camera on a ship, press the middle mouse button or use the focus key. This snaps the camera to the currently selected ship.
Right.
In this case, the scouts. Excellent work. To focus on an unselected ship, hold down the Alt key and left-click on the object. Try this now.
I'm doing it. Okay.
The next topic is the Sensors Manager. To activate the Sensors Manager, press spacebar or click on the Sensors Manager allows you to see the game world from a much greater distance and is used for strategic movement and command of ships. Click OK to continue.
Okay, so this is like a different view, so it's like a Total War, I guess. There's this, which is Kamikaze. Okay. Already the Divine Wind is here. Attack, move, attack and move. Control A. Set waypoints. Okay, that's good. W. Right. I was kind of thinking shift clicking would work. No. Guard, dock, stop.
The two green dots represent the two scout squadrons. From the Sensors Manager, you can see distant objects such as these asteroids. The Sensors Manager also displays objective information. Click OK to continue. Camera control and ship selection work as normal in the Sensors Manager. All ships have a tactical overlay, or TO for short. TOs help identify friendly and enemy targets. Click OK to continue. Friendly ships will have green TOs. Enemy targets will have red TOs.
Okay.
Allies have yellow TOs. Click OK to continue.
Allies yellow, so it's like an Age of Empires standard color coding.
Tab cycles through all various TO settings. Some settings display more information than others. Experiment using the camera in the Sensors Manager now. To return to the normal view, press spacebar. We will now cover ship movement. To effectively command your fleet, you must learn how to navigate 3D space. Click OK to continue.
Well, this is gonna be something. Okay, let's take a look. I'm interested, like, the ship has different parts. Is it carrier? You have fighter facility. It's like a hangar, and then resource drop off. So it can make resource gathering ships, I guess, and then you have engines. Right, so you can damage individual modules on ships as well. That's kind of cool. Usually you still want to like destroy it anyways, but okay.
First, select
Okay, the ship has
the
some
scout
modules
squadron.
you can damage
Remember,
individual.
you
Okay,
can left
good.
click or drag select the desired ships.
Acknowledged.
Bombers are very good at this. Right, makes sense. There are shields though, right? Yeah, this is shields, right? And we can see the modules. Resource drop off, empty module slot. Right, so you can even modify the ships. Right. So there's like a layer of complexity to that. Okay, double engineer. Welcome. How is everyone? I think we are good. I will have trouble navigating the 3D
Now,
space though.
right-click on this group of asteroids to issue a right-click move command. Well done. Right-click movement orders a ship to move to a specified landmark. For example, another ship, an asteroid, or a piece of debris. Remember, you can rotate and zoom the camera while issuing a move command. Click OK to continue.
We are flying into the asteroid field. I don't think that's very safe, but okay.
The scouts have reached their destination. Ships can also be moved to any point in space. Click OK to continue. To use the movement disk, right-click on empty space or press the movement hotkey M. Do this now. Good work. The movement disk represents the current plane the selected unit is on. Right-click on a desired location to issue a move order. The
Strike
ship
group
will
moving
now
into
move
position.
to its target destination. The next lesson will cover vertical movement. While right-click movement covers most situations, vertical movement is needed to gain tactical advantages. Click OK to continue.
Yeah, this is where this is gonna suck. I would suggest getting used to focus with F. It helped me a lot. F? Okay.
Acknowledged.
I guess that makes sense.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
Bring up the Sensors Manager. Notice
Spacebar.
the ping on the map is above the world plane. The world plane is the horizontal disk at the center of the map. Click OK to continue. To use now, bring up the movement disk by right-clicking on empty space or pressing the movement hotkey. To raise or lower the destination point, hold down the left mouse button and move the mouse up or down. Good.
Right.
Strike
This
group moving
concludes
into
this
position.
tutorial. Practice using the camera, selecting ships, and issuing move orders. When you're ready to move on, click OK to proceed to the next tutorial.
Can you only do it in there? I guess so. Hey Super Cheese, welcome. Yes, I'm back. I decided to play this, even though this is not a good game objectively to
This
be
tutorial will cover resourcing, shipbuilding, and combat.
to be playing when I'm
To build
tired.
ships and research new technology, you will need
Can
to
also
have
do it in normal view.
resources.
Can I?
Resources can be gathered from asteroids and salvage containers.
I'm gonna check that.
Click OK to continue.
Typo. Manage typos. Okay, so if I can do it from the regular view, that's good, because otherwise it would be like too much bringing up of things. Okay, resource things. Resources can be harvested from asteroids and salvaged containers, okay?
To harvest, select the resource collector and right-click on the indicated asteroid. Do
So it's
this
got
now.
looks like a salvage ship, I guess, or like a mining ship. How does it look like? I want to see it. Does it have like modules or things? No, it's a very small ship, so it really doesn't. Mineral extraction, right? Resource class, right? So you have a different ship for salvaging, I suppose. Are there persistent shipwrecks? Focus with F, right? You told me that. I'm just very stupid. Okay. And what was I supposed to do? Resource units to 2,500. Right. So let's go into the.
Resource collector awaiting orders.
Let's go into the view. Let's see. Is there? Why is it showing me like a very distant objective? That's like a very far away. I cannot even see that. Oh, maybe it's up here? Where is it? Can I see things? Where is it? This is very bad. I don't know. Is this is like in another galaxy somewhere? I'm not sure if you should do that. There's probably like an asteroid field somewhere over here. Total area use.
Confirmed.
Right.
Additionally, pressing the harvest hotkey H will order selected resource collectors to harvest nearby resources.
Right,
Click
right.
OK to continue. Production ships, like this carrier, can build ships. Click the Build button, B, to open the Build Manager. The currently displayed menu shows the available fighter-class ships that can be built. Click OK to continue. Click on the Scout icon to begin construction of a Scout squadron.
So it costs 300 resources, right? Let's do
Notice
that.
how the progress bar increases, indicating the status of the current build task.
Still need to select your ships, alright. I was thinking like that's very far away. I don't think that's what we are supposed to do. Yeah, and it's depleting the resources of the
Click
builds.
on the Research button, or the Research hotkey, R, to activate the Research Manager. This is the Research Manager. Notice that Enhanced Scout Sensor technology is available for research. This improves Scout sensors. Click OK to continue.
Does the research persist through the missions as well? That's good. Yes, there are shipwrecks for larger ships that you can mine. You can also salvage active enemy ships. You just need your salvage ships to hug and totally not board and murder the enemy ships. It's somewhat dangerous. Resurgence also persists through missions. That's good. So you like salvage people while they are still alive? That's insane. So like you just kind of cut them apart while they fly around. It's like a defenseless capital ship. You just knock out their weapons with a bomber and then send in the salvage people. You just start cutting them apart. I would say something which is highly cultural inappropriate, so I'm not gonna do it, but I've seen that happen IRL to some vehicles. By some people. Let's just move on. We should probably research this, right?
Click on Enhanced Scout Sensors to research Enhanced Scout Sensors. Each research item will unlock new build or research options to enhance your ships. Deciding what to research or upgrade is critical for victory. Click OK to continue.
Alright, so it's researching. And the ship it needs to deliver resources, right? So it makes sense to like hug your resource harvesting sites with your main ship, right? So you like minimize the time it travels. I think that makes sense in my eyes. Like in any other RTS, it would minimize the drop-off site.
Combat lessons. A squadron of bombers has been constructed, and an unarmed torpedo frigate has been provided. Click OK to continue. To attack a target, select
Resources
the
need to be
bomber
delivered,
squadron
right?
and right-click on the torpedo frigate.
Space is large, Mark.
Order the
Everything is
bombers
far
to
away.
Attack the torpedo frigate now.
It's shocking. Not everything is on the state corner.
Copy.
You get more options in research as research progresses, right? What was I supposed to do? I didn't listen. Order bombers to attack the torpedo frigate now.
Copy.
Is there such a frigate? Yes.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
Maybe it's here. There's an asteroid. No, it's made of lies. It does not exist. Maybe it's this? No, these are rocks. Like using grenadier farms. Yeah. That's what I was thinking. I think that makes sense. Again, in my eyes it does. So does it physically deliver it? That's cool. I really like that.
Roger.
Gunless seatings when they are within center range. Right. Of course.
Strike group prepare for assault.
Oh, I have scouts here as well.
Strike group to battle positions.
So it's gonna be harmless. Yeah.
To attack multiple enemies, hold down Control and use the left mouse button to drag select a group of targets. Attack the 3 frigates now.
Alright, so control drag to select multiple targets. Guess that's good. And they're kind of strafing it, yeah. So they'll even fly back to engage. Yeah. Good, otherwise that would be hell to control. Focus on fighters that attack, it is great to watch them, right? So if I zoom in...
Confirmed.
This is a bomber.
Confirmed.
Congratulations. You now understand all the basics required to play Homeworld.
Alright. Click the button. Is this going to allow me to play the video game? That is the main question, because it insists you need to play the tutorial before you can play the campaign.
This tutorial covers control groups,
Right.
special actions, and advanced commands. Control groups allow you to select a group of ships and assign them to one of the 10 number keys. Click OK to continue. First, select the 3 squadrons of interceptors.
Oh, like everything.
Now press the control key and the number 1 at the same time. You have now assigned that group to the number 1. From now on, pressing the number 1 key or clicking on the 1 icon on the taskbar will select Group 1. Click OK to continue. Pressing the number 1 twice will also focus the camera on the interceptors.
Right.
Up to 10 groups can be assigned, each corresponding to one of the number keys. Now assign the newly arrived bombers to Group 2.
Acknowledged.
Group excellent. Now, order Group 2 to attack the enemy frigate that is just hyperspaced in.
Can I do that?
Prepare
Yes.
for assault.
They look kind of like Star Wars
Well done.
CSA ships.
The next lesson covers special actions. Special actions vary from
Hej
ship
protože
to
má
ship.
kolka.
The
Thanks,
carrier that
thanks,
has
thanks,
just
thanks.
arrived
I never played
is
it
a
before.
clicking generator. To use special actions, first select the carrier.
This carrier.
This tab displays all special actions. Currently, only the cloak ability icon is active. Press the cloak icon to activate the carrier's
Initiating
cloak
cloak.
generator. Special actions are also activated via the Shift menu. To access the Shift menu, hold down Shift and right-click on a ship or empty space. Using either
Alright.
the Special Actions commands icons on the taskbar or the Shift menu, order the carrier to decloak.
Strike groups, few formations. You can make them have a certain formation as well. I guess that can be useful like later. Capital failings. Orders, guard, waypoint stop, right. Cloak. This is the specials. What was I supposed to do with this? Using either the special actions command or the taskbar or the shift menu order carrier to decloak, right?
Ready. Cloak field is engaged.
Unlike cloak, some special actions require a target. This marine frigate is one such example.
Marine frigate.
Frigates are used to capture enemy ships. To capture an enemy ship, select the marine frigate and right-click on the enemy frigate. You can also use the capture icon or the shift menu.
Assault frigate and this is a marine frigate, right?
Stand by for contact. See you inside.
So how is it gonna drop? Is this dropping troops on it? Yeah, I suppose. The bar is going up, which means gonna capture it, right? It's kinda strange. Is there like one civilization, by the way? I need to pause the game. Can I pause the game? No. I need to talk about things. I'm asking too many questions probably,
Encountering
but
light resistance.
I
Let's
need to
finish
go.
this.
Light
Acknowledged.
resistance?
On our way. Capture target acquired. Stand by for insertion. Stand by for contact. See you inside. Copy.
But more than one, okay. And this is us, right? So our ships will look like this, like humans. This is the human ships. Obviously. And every other humans we encounter, at least at the start, will look the same, right? So there's like a... I don't know the lore, so
Alright,
I
phase
hope
one
the
complete.
campaign will
Let's take the
explain it.
bridge. Standing by.
But from what I understand, it's like everything's fine and you just have a fleet and need to move around. It will, right? Yeah, okay, good.
Target confirmed. Latch points locked in.
Oh no,
Destination locked
I
in.
fucked up.
Going in.
I should have left that happen. Well, let's just let it fill up. Don't click anything because it would cancel it. Fine. So this seems a bit broken. Like capturing ships like this, does it have no downside? Are we taking like marines
point
damage
here.
on the ship itself, or I don't think so. Is this what is this? Game menu, right? They fire back usually, right? Right, it's just teaching me that.
Well done.
Well done. What's next?
Tactics will be covered next. Idle ships will default to their tactics setting. Tactics govern how ships react to the enemy targets. Click OK to continue.
So that is like a strategy where you use the bombers to like knock out key defensive turrets on a capital ship, and then you fly in and get it with the marines, and then you scrap it, right? For money. And then you upgrade your standing ships, or lug around garbage for no reason. Is that a capacity to your fleet though? That could be. Or keep it for Dakar, yes. Makes sense.
Units set on aggressive will retaliate against all enemy targets. Ships on defensive will defend friendly ships but will not pursue enemy targets. This is the default tactic.
Right.
Passive tactics order units to stand down. They will not engage the enemy
Yeah,
under
that's
any
that's
circumstances.
not good.
Tactics will also change the formations ships use. Click OK to continue. To change tactics for selected ships, click on the desired tactic on the taskbar. You can also use the tactics hotkeys.
So F5, F6 is... No, this is different. Defensive, passive, aggressive. F2, F3, F4, F2.
Show no mercy.
And you can see it on the... Alright, that's handy. On what kind of
Strike
approach
groups
they
are tactical
are.
formations of ships designed to support each other in battle. Click OK to continue. Drag select all of these ships. Now, select a strike group formation from the strike group rollout on the taskbar.
Strike group rollout on a taskbar. Dock. Set waypoint. Kamikaze. Dock. Stop. Guard. Strike group wall formation, claw formation, X formation, bird formation, delta formation. That's the basic fighter screen. Frigate screen, capital phalanx. I probably need to like alt click now. I already am messing this up.
Standing by.
Okay, taskbar, shift,
Confirmed.
click, right click, special tactics, strike groups. Strike groups? Is that what you're supposed to do? Fighter screen? Then we write...
New formation acknowledged.
Is that what I was supposed to do? Strike group role. Now select a strike group formation from the strike group role.
Copy.
Shift, click, tactics, strike group, strike group. Need to select a strike group, right? Is that such a thing? No, I don't see that. Leave, just leave. I was in there.
Standing by.
I missed one squad, right? Really?
Confirmed.
Okay. Strike groups. Fighter screen.
New formation.
Well done.
Yes,
Strike
you
groups
were
are more
right.
efficient than the collection of their parts. However, you will notice that a strike group will only travel as quickly as its slowest unit. Therefore,
Okay.
a strike group is a trade-off between speed and efficiency.
Sounds like an Age of Empires. Don't add a ram to your army or everyone will move as slow as the ram.
Waypoints allow you to move your ships along specified paths. This can be used to move around asteroid fields or to set up sneak attacks. Click OK to continue.
This can be used to move around asteroid fields or set up sneak tactics. Right, so then asteroids are actually bad to fly through, right? Big sphere formation.
Ready.
Let's try that. Shift, I need to get used to this. Sphere formation. Is this a sphere? Yeah, I suppose it's like a drone swarm. Okay. Ships will avoid asteroids, but avoiding them will slow them down. Okay. So they don't explode. It's some games they do explode. Like the Gothic Armada game we played before. They did explode there.
Click on the waypoint icon, hotkey W, to enter waypoint mode. While in this mode, you can queue a series of move commands. your ships will move to each destination point in sequence. Practice this now. Waypoints can also be used to issue common commands such as attack or harvest. However, once a command is issued, the waypoint path ends at that point. To end the waypoint, simply click on the waypoint icon, the hotkey W, or press escape.
Alright. Just gonna tell them to do this.
Waypoint confirmed.
Just death spiral of an ant swarm. Eventually they'll die away.
You have
Like
now
the ants.
successfully completed the final tutorial for Homeworld. If you wish to practice
Fighters
these
barely
skills,
care,
you
they're
will be
unable.
confronted by
Capitals not so much,
ever-increasing
no.
Vigor strike forces.
If you wish to practice these skills, you will be confronted by ever-increasing Vigor. No, never. Let's just... I don't know what Vigor is, let's just... I don't wish to practice, let me leave. Let me leave the game. Can I exit the tutorial? Right, secondary objectives. Where is this? Exit to the main menu. Is this? Next tutorial? No. Yeah, let's just exit. This is fine, right? I hope I don't have to replay this if I click this button. Why is that a tutorial mission? I don't want to play the tutorial anymore. Yeah, it's complete. I don't need to play the tutorial game. Well, just let me play the campaign. Where campaign? Where campaign game? No, I want a campaign. But it's not here. Extra missions, no. No extra missions. Load campaign. Reset. Reset all missions. I hope this didn't reset the tutorial. No. Okay. Multiplayer? No. Why are you doing this to me, game? Where campaign? I don't see the button. Can you tell me where the button is? I don't want to play this multiplayer, that's for sure. This is a fresh profile, it doesn't have anything on it. Apart from the tutorial, obviously. I think when I didn't have the mod, the campaign button was here. But it's not, I don't see the campaign button. Create a new game, skirmish, no skirmish, campaign. This is just maps, right? Yeah. Perhaps I'm misunderstanding, but under tutorial. Okay. Choose tutorial. Click on start. It's gonna start the mission I have selected, I think. Play the selected mission. No, it's gonna just play the mission, I think. And we've completed all the tutorials. So there's like no point to that. Yeah, I was thinking that, but it launches the mission. If I do this... There's a tick box in the mod launcher you need to take. I checked.
This tutorial covers control.
This is so bad. Why do you need to do that? So you like, do you want to have the campaign? Are you sure you want to have the campaign? In the mod launcher. In the mod launcher. So like not here. In like before I launch the game through Steam. Because this is not it, right? Yeah, I don't think it's here. Outside the game. Okay. Let's see. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's completely fine. It's not on you. It's just I'm bewildered by some of the things. So, H-Volt Homeworld 1 campaign, right? And then I select this, and then I select it, and then I launch it, right? You didn't see any of that. It's fine. It's gonna be here, I think. Just single player game, yes. I think we have it now. Is this the remaster? No, let's check the options. Mission difficulty scale 1. Okay. I think this is it. Gonna get some of that sweet lore.
100 years ago,
It's very loud.
a satellite detected
Sorry
an
for
object
that.
under the sands of the Great Desert. An expedition was sent.
Can try to tweak it. I know we are missing some of that juicy lore. I cannot have that be so loud.
An ancient starship buried in the sand.
This is very good idea for Desert of Karak game, I guess, from this one sentence. It wasn't that loud. It's for me, for you it's a different level. For me it is like tearing my head off, so.
Deep inside the ruin was a single stone that would change the course of our history forever.
It is the meme stone of 9gag.
On the stone was etched a galactic map, and a single word more ancient than the clans themselves. Higara, our home.
Okay.
The clans were united, and a massive colony ship was designed. Construction would take 60 years.
So like getting back home, I guess, from this desert planet. Is this the only planet we
New
have?
technologies, new industries, and new sacrifices. The greatest of these was made by the scientist Karen Sajet, who had herself permanently integrated into the colony ship as its living core. She is now Fleet Command.
It's like a living AI. It's like Warhammer AI, made of people, but in this case, just one person.
Stone united the entire population.
No spoilers, right?
Every mind became focused on the true origin of our people. Every effort on the construction of the ship that would seek it out among the stars.
I'm asking questions I'm not supposed to know yet. I'm just curious, but fine. No, it's too loud.
Scaffold control standing by.
It's tearing my
All
head
station
off.
screen. You're cleared to approach. You got it.
Bays 8, 9, and 10 sealed.
Scaffold decks A, B, C secure. Decks D and E secure. Scaffold secure. All systems green. Release crew standing by. What a beautiful sight.
So looking back. So this is our ship? This is actually what we get? Is it?
This is Fleet Command. Reporting mothership relaunch status. Command online. Resourcing online. Construction online. Cryogenic subsections A through J online. K through S online. Scaffold control stand by for alignment.
Oh, it's actually gonna launch the ship itself, right? the scaffolding is gonna fall. It's very loud, very loud for me.
Stand by, release control.
All caliper banks released.
Loud but good, well.
The mothership has cleared the scaffold. We
If you
are
like-
away.
If you like angelic chorus, then yes. For me, it's like if a vampire gets sprayed by holy waters. Yeah, Christianity. It's just no, no. Like any religion, really. But
Stand by for command line testing.
this is very specifically Christian. That reminds me of my high school.
Command line green. Initial fleet in position.
Course canceled.
So this is my fleet, or is this my ship, or how does this? Oh yes, I can command the Chungus. You indeed.
Intelligence going online.
Okay.
Our task is to analyze all sensor data and generate mission objectives. Before the hyperdrive test, several trials must be completed. Test construction by building the primary research.
No, it's fine.
Test resource processing by harvesting the asteroids provided nearby.
Hyperspace module charging. 35% capacity and rising. The mothership will be ready for the hyperdrive test in 10 minutes.
Is this resource harvesting ships? No, it's scouts, right?
At ease.
Scout, yes. This is resource
Stand by to
collector.
begin combat trials. First, we will be monitoring formation performance. Target drones have been provided here. Assign a formation to your fighters and destroy the drones.
Okay, let me just find my fighters.
Acknowledged. Standing by.
Assign formation. Let's control group them as well.
Designated.
Let's give them a strike group. Let's do a sphere formation, I guess.
Acknowledged.
And then we attack move. Let's see.
Strike group coordinates locked
And
in.
do aggressive.
No mercy.
I also should. Is this a harvesting ship? The resource collector, right? Mineral excavation, right? So it's like an advanced resource collection ship, not like this teeny
Group
tiny
one
wooden one.
under attack.
Let's H.
Collection confirmed.
I'm under attack.
Group 1 reporting.
Focus.
Pursuing target.
Are you doing things? I need to designate.
Strike group. Prepare for assault. Roger.
Only one? Can I not control, select, control drag all of them? Maybe.
Group 1 reports victory.
Okay, so it tells you what happened as well. That's kind of useful. Let's come back.
Course set.
What are the resource harvesting ships? So they do mine, right?
Mission trial complete.
Okay.
Flight analysis shows a 22% increase in combat performance. The next trial will test the effectiveness of tactics. Stand by to begin tactics trial. Use aggressive or evasive tactics and engage the target drones here.
Strike group moving into position.
Aggressive.
Show no mercy.
Yes.
Group 1 reports enemy contact.
Strike group to battle positions.
So these are better harvesters than the ones we had before, right? Makes sense. I'm more interested in the logistics ships than the other ones. So do we have a resource depot? Here, right. So this is how they act. So it gave me some money, I guess. Can I see yeah, I guess we wait. No, harvest.
Resources downrange. Reporting. Group 1 reporting.
Just keep attacking. Doesn't have an attack, right?
Group 1 has defeated the enemy.
Group 1 copies. Strike group coordinates locked in. Strike group coordinates locked in.
Target
Pursuing
drone.
targets.
Tactics trial complete. The next trial will test the performance of the salvage corvette. Build one and capture the target drone here.
Build a salvage corvette. Okay, build, scout, show all, salvage corvette. 250 description: salvage and capture corvette, disables and captures enemy vessels, strong versus none, weak versus corvettes, frigates and capital ships, prerequisites: corvette drive, core chassis, resource collector is costing 500, mine space debris for material resources, research ship, research and development hub, houses labs to research new technologies, probe, long-range scanning probe, detects enemy ships and resources for mining. Right. And then a scout. Fast engines and strong sensor range, reconnaissance fighter. To build a thing. Hello, learning dance. Welcome. Can I pause the game? I need to talk. How are you also awake? I feel like dying right now. I need sleep. More sleep. You sound like I feel, but actually not. Like, I want to play video games. Specifically this one. It's just that I'm also exhausted, so my brain doesn't act on like 100% capacity at all today. So hence why I'm doing some stupid things possibly. Right, so mothership. It can move. Can the Chungus be moved? Maybe not yet. I like this. Little things like, and the asteroids themselves can be depleted, right? Yeah.
Salvage corvette complete.
Okay, we've got the salvage ship. Where is it? It's here.
Confirmed.
Salvage corvette.
Designated.
So
Heading set.
if I just send it to attack the thing, it's gonna do it, right? So this is, what is this? Combat training. It's a drone, right? Yes. So this thing is gonna go like a leech on disabled enemy ships and just gonna convert them. You can see your fleet limits there. It's per ship type. Really? Build type? Oh, right. So this is the 70 fighters, 42 corvettes, 28 resource ships, non-combat 30, and you need to kind of strike the balance between that. And this can be increased eventually due to research, I suppose. Okay. You can exceed the capital ships. Right. So that always will be the same. Like, I can never have more than 70 fighters. I guess that makes sense.
Reporting.
So it did salvage it? Oh, it actually grabbed it. It has it. In its little hands, and it's bringing it back. You can't build more than a limit. Like, ever. Is there no research that boosts this? Probably not. We stolen the thing. Is that what you wanted me to do, game? Can I research things? Fighter research. No. Show all?
Resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on.
Nope. Okay, so they exhausted an asteroid. How does that look when they mine it out? It just disappears? No, it has 0 resource units in it, and that's how it's gonna remain. Right. That's how that works. Okay, good. So
Confirmed.
I ate that. So
Moving to destination.
is that good? Did I do what the game wanted, or? You need mods to change the limits, but you can have both fighters class and capital class and frigate class, so your fleet can become quite massive. Okay. Into Nightmare Land? For some reason, I'm recently dreaming of 12 buildings full of bad people, which I kick and strike until I've reached the top. I wonder why my subconscious has become platform game recently. Alright, if you need to head out, no problem, Flying Dancer. Have a good night. The asteroids do change their skin when they are just depleted, right? It's like that charred little skin on it, I suppose. I did the objective, I think. The next trial will test performance launch cover. Build one and capture target drone. I did it. I did it. It doesn't exist anymore. I cannot get it physically. It's not here. It has been salvaged. Or I just like grabbed it and brought it to my little nest. I suppose that's what I was supposed to do. I didn't tell him to do that, but he did. Maybe we have a bug of some kind, because it's not here. I've already taken it.
Green line confirmed.
I'm very confused by this. Is it my fault that this happened? It brings it back. It should happen. Okay. I think I have to restart the video game. Because I did it. I brought it back, but the game did not accept. What does the objective say? I did it, right? It's done. But it did not give me a new objective. I think. Ah, right. I was not supposed to collect the resources and the asteroids are depleted. Yeah. I think that's precisely what happened there. Let's restart the game. I don't have a save, so we'll have to do it through the main menu. It's probably gonna get less railroaded as we go on. This is just, you know, it's supposed to, again, be like a secondary tutorial. I just wasn't able to have this before, so we had to do the tutorial, so I know what I was supposed to do there. Can I, like... Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. Only the first two missions are railroaded. Good. I bet Protozomak's right with the resource collecting. Okay, let's skip this. Yes, skip this. No! Okay, I'm not gonna collect the resources then.
Fleet intelligence going online. Our task is to analyze all sensor data and generate mission objectives. Before the hyperdrive test, several trials must
What does the
be
mothership have?
Test
It
construction,
has a shit ton of
building
shields.
the primary research ship. Test resource processing
Engine.
by harvesting the asteroids provided.
Resource drop off and then free
Hyperspace
slots.
module
Empty
charging.
slots. Empty slots.
35% capacity and rising.
Okay.
The mothership will be ready for the hyperdrive test in 10 minutes.
So this is how it looks like. This was the shipyard, right? The scaffolding or whatever they call it. This is this, which is cryopods, cryo-tray.
Stand by to begin combat trials. First, we will be monitoring formation performance. Target drones have been provided here. Assign a formation to your fighters and destroy the drones.
Standing by.
Group 1 designated.
I hate when I'm flailing around like this, not knowing what I'm doing. I hope it's not too obnoxious.
Show no mercy.
Okay, so let's get rid of the drones, as we should.
Group 1 reports enemy contact.
Confirmed. Moving to intercept.
We could have changed our formation as well, but I don't think that matters too much. Maybe later there's like a use to that.
Group 1 reports victory.
Group 1 en route.
Formation trial complete. Flight analysis shows a 22% increase in combat performance.
Attack
The next trial will test the effectiveness of tactics. Stand by to begin tactics trial. Use aggressive or evasive tactics and engage the target drones here.
We did that, so hopefully it's gonna happen.
Group 1. Acknowledged. Reporting.
Is this a scout ship? Yeah. That's what a scout should look like. Okay, and there are like interceptors later, I think. So the scouts are not like proper interceptors, I don't think. Oh no, I misclicked. Okay, we're back.
Standing by.
Group 1 has defeated the enemy. Enemy unit emerging from hyperspace.
Alright.
Group 1 copies. New
Just
heading.
go here.
Moving to destination. Move order confirmed.
Tactics trial complete. The next trial will test the performance of the salvage corvette. Build one and capture the target drone here.
Mothership.
Build all ships. Salvage frigate.
Construction
Or
underway.
salvage corvette. Sorry.
Alright, let's heat it up in here.
I think we made it already? No, it takes a while. Is it gonna give me money when I bring it back to my little place?
Reporting.
Probably yes.
Moving to destination.
Where is the thing? Let's go there. We're probably gonna find it. We don't have like sensors on this. Yeah. So let's see what the salvage people do. They do have like their little hands. Okay. Let's see what they do. If it's like a larger ship, they probably cannot do this though, right? Like they can't grab like a big one. It's like if it's a small one, I imagine it's not that difficult. They can grab the big ones. And this one is like not dead, it's just disabled, right? So it's like ants bringing prey to their little house. Even though the prey is not dead. Yeah. The marine boarding in the tutorial was from Homeworld 2. Here you just need a swarm of small salvage ships, right? Okay. And they always need to bring it back, so they cannot board it, right? Only after, but it can defend itself when they bring it over, so like, can it shoot you from the inside when they bring it in? That's not a good idea, like, it's like, would you bring like a space marine ship that's disabled but full of angry space marines into your hangar to pull it apart? If you are an orc, you would do it. As they drag the prey back to the ant nest, it cannot shoot while it's being dragged, but it can while they lock on. Right, so they just need to capture it and then it's fine. So you will lose some of the salvage ships. They are expensive, I think. So there's like something to consider. I did it, game. I did it. Can you give me an objective?
Standing by.
Scuttle? No. No! It's bugged out! Harvest asteroids. Now, okay. Construct a research ship. Now we have objectives, I think. You must test the mothership's resource processing capability, collect usable hard materials from the remaining asteroids in correct orbit.
Confirmed.
Do it.
Connection confirmed.
The other objective is build a research ship.
Mothership.
Build a research ship, which is expensive, so that's why you need more money. So let's wait until they get more money. I should probably get all the money before I build it though, because it could end the mission.
Standing by. Reporting. Ready.
You just watch this riveting gameplay. Again, I'm more interested in the logistics ships because I'm weird. So how much do they have as a capacity?
That's a full load. Let's take it back.
25? Is that only 25? Oh, that's a lot of resources. That's gonna... Oh no, it's all of them combined have this. It's one field, right? Yeah, and what is the upper use? Like resource units, I get it, but how much is collected from this? Or hey Morris, welcome back. It's a Homeworld game. I never played this before, but it's a cult classic apparently. We have the money. I could build a research ship, but I'm worried it's gonna end the mission, so I should just greed out and just eat the asteroids first. So we are the giant banana, yeah. Precisely. This is the main ship. We just started the campaign. And so they constructed this thing in here. And we are supposed to seek our homeworld, which is somewhere. And we were on a planet of Karak, which is this desert planet. And that's where they built this in orbit, and now they're gonna send us to space. But we are learning how to greed. It's our giant banana, it is. Planks looks fine. Just live there. No, it's not fine. We need to find the homeworld. You don't understand, Morris.
Local resources exhausted.
That's what this game is called, and that's what we need to do. Apparently. I don't know why yet. But it's our homeworld. We need to go there. Probably like better living conditions. The desert planet probably isn't very good. It has like polar cap. It's like dune planet, I guess. Like Arrakis, sort of. There are these cryo trays. I don't know what they do. Hibernation and life support. So these are like colonists. Why aren't they in the banana? That would make sense, right? Because I'm sure they'll explode. If I have to take care of this, this is gonna be bad. Like real bad. It's like the Hive Fleet planet, yeah. Just pretty much go based from Dune. Mission never auto ends. You have to tell it when the hyperspace jump. At the moment you cannot. Right, so I can't build the mission, the thing. Good. Because I don't know if it's gonna like suddenly end or something, you know. If I can call it at my own time, that's perfect. I could even build another resource collector actually and speed up this process, but this is fine. They'll harvest it. So it does change when they deplete, right? Yeah, it's like that, and then when they eat it, it's like charred. Yeah, they ate it. They ate it. Oh, that was a bit dangerous, but you do you. How does this compare to Star Sector? Not at all. And just stop.
Internal pressure doors will be sealed in 2 minutes. Abort systems standing by.
Okay. Yeah, so Star Sector is like a... Star Sector is effectively Mountain Blade in space with ships. And possibly like some other little mechanics with the fleet a little bit. But like, it's nothing like Star Sector. Star Sector is literally Mountain Blade in space. This is not like that. It's like it's more like, how would we compare this to? From what I've seen so far, to me it seems more like your basic kind of, you know, if you took Age of Empires and made it a space game with 3D space, sort of deal. Control groups, different units, population limit, just, you know, in very broad terms, it's an RTS. That's very different from Star Sector. Like, I think Star Sector, the only thing it really has in common is it's in space. But it's not, it's even less in common than with Age of Empires, which is a medieval RTS. I mean, no, it's an RTS game. You collect resources, build ships, and that's how you live. You don't have a base, you don't build buildings, but you build ships, which serve as buildings. In that respect, it's more like Age of Empires than it is like Star Sector. In Homeworld 2, it auto-ends, but also auto-collects all the areas on the map for you, what I remember, right? Yeah, I mean, it's a different thing. It's more conventional sort of deal than
Hyperspace module
Star Sector. Star Sector is more innovative with its systems, but also frustrating.
Good luck, everyone.
All sections have reported in. We are clear to proceed. Trigger the hyperspace drive at your discretion.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat the money first. Because I think we keep the money, as Burbuff said before. We did build a research ship, did we?
Confirmed.
Salvage Corvette.
Mothership.
Roger.
Research ship. Right. How does this look like?
Confirmed.
It has like a thing in front of it. Okay. So is this thing capable of any research? Fighter chassis. Yeah. Can I not research it? Prerequisite fighter drive. Show all? Nope. We don't have that. Okay, right. It will teach me about research in the next mission, I think. Let them eat the asteroid. They'll do it this time. I think it has like a 150 in it. I am researching. Oh, right. Well, I didn't notice that. So I click and then down here it appears. I just didn't notice that.
Research complete.
Good. So now I can make fighters. What is launch? Stay docked, auto launch, dock slots. So you can keep stuff in the ship. And then... Alright. But they count towards capacity, right? If you have ships in your dock bay. Scout interceptor. I could make interceptors for the next mission, I suppose. But like, it's gonna tell me, I think, if we really need it. So for now, I'm just gonna do what it tells me. They do count, right?
Roger.
Okay, hyperspace.
Defensive perimeter set.
Ships remaining. Prepare. Quick dock. Instantly dock. So like this, we have to wait until everyone comes to their little home. Right. That's how that works. Right. That makes sense. So capital ships need to do that as well, I suppose. Maybe not. Only the small ones. I think only the small ones, right? And then capital ships and the big one can, the banana can obviously warp jump. Right. Makes sense. Because they wouldn't really fit in the banana. Okay, ships remaining 0. So now we hyperjump. Yeah, makes sense. What was that? We disappeared into the blue nothingness. Okay. I expected like Millennium Falcon sort of hyperdrive, but no. Okay. Why do we speak squiggles?
All hyperspace systems operating at full power.
If the hyperspace targeting system is accurate, we will emerge in close proximity to the support vessel Car Salim. This ship has spent the past 10 years traveling on conventional drives to reach the outer Karak system.
10 years?
Car Salim will monitor the quantum waveform as we return to normal space and assist in tuning our drive control systems. If the hyperspace module malfunctions, the Car Salim will provide assistance and resupply. Mission objectives will be to dock with the support vessel in order to complete adjustments to the mothership and her drives.
Right. There we go. I expected a gaping hole to the Immaterium being torn open before the entire crew perishes due to Gillifield malfunctions. If only.
Space jump complete. All systems nominal, and the quantum wave effect has dissipated.
We have misjumped. The support ship
Misjumped?
is not here. Fleet Command will signal the Car Salim while we confirm our current position.
Okay.
This is the mothership calling support vessel Car Salim. Come in, please. We've misjumped and are requesting your beacon.
Do I have a
This
probe?
is the mothership calling support vessel Car
Let's
Salim.
build a Probius.
Please respond.
No, I'm not. I don't want to build a research ship. Let me live.
Priority alert.
No.
Picked up the Car Salim's automated beacon. Send a probe to make contact.
Yeah.
And reestablish communication.
I just wanted to make it happen. It's just...
Confirmed.
I need to build that. Let's cancel that.
Construction
Build a
underway.
Probius and then interceptors.
underway.
More... No. I don't need more research ships, I don't think. Corvette drive. 1,000 resources?
Receptor complete.
Corvette class ships require power plant of this size. Do I want this? Is this good? Repair Corvette. Alright. I think that's good. We will need that eventually. But like, maybe not yet. Can I move the banana, by the way? No. So that's a problem. Because that will strain our kind of logistics. I think what I want to do is let's build a resource collection ship. Maybe 2 more.
Assembly underway.
And then I have some fighters, right? So let's...
Mothership.
Did I just build like 1 interceptor or... This is a sensor probe, alright.
Away.
Let's see, it's pretty quick.
Position.
Probably probe cannot do much else though, right? Probe. Can you move from here? Am I stupid? I forgot how movement works, I guess. Shift, control, no. Shift is orders. Just move.
Resource collector complete.
I don't know. Let's go back.
Ready.
Okay, come back.
Moving to destination. New heading
Back.
set.
Is there...
Confirmed.
What is this? Interceptor, right. Let's put it together with my scouts, I suppose.
Roger.
It's 1 interceptor,
Group
right.
1 reinforced.
En route.
So you build them 1 by 1. They cost 100 each, which is not little.
Confirmed.
Let's
Resources
get
locked in.
money. What is this? Nothing. Okay, we do have Probis. It is no combat vessel. It's probably pretty quick. Can you not move it? It cannot move, I don't think.
Resource collector complete.
Why didn't you move? They are not reusable. Tutorial squads of fighters was Homeworld 2 thing again. Alright. Probes can attack once. So is it like gone forever now? I just ordered it and it's done. Right, and does it take my population space? I guess I just leave it here, it's fine. We don't need it. We could like scuttle it. If you scuttle it, do you get resources back? I don't think you do, right? Maybe I can salvage it with my own little
Copy.
ship.
Ready.
With a tug. Right.
Coordinates confirmed.
Hopefully he's gonna do that. Let's build a new probe.
Berths are clear.
And I have another one of these collector ships. Let's
Collection confirmed.
assign him. We can have unlimited resource capacity, right? So makes sense to just eat everything. Doesn't seem like I can, right?
Standing by.
Probe complete.
So what if I scuttle it? Oh, it just explodes straight up, and I got damaged from that because I was too close to it. Well, lessons learned. So let's select the probe.
Probe deployed.
I don't think so.
Confirmed.
I don't think we can name people. No.
Copy. Local resources exhausted, fleet.
I should probably repair this,
Roger.
even though it's like not that much damage. Let's research this.
That's everything. Seal the ports.
0 out of 10, not enough names. No limit on resource capacity, okay, good. Is this the bad people? Oh, it's just... the ship we are looking for is just completely destroyed. Bad people have got to it first. Yeah, it's also very loud. The cinematics are incredibly loud. I don't know why. Oh, it's allies? Is this allies? No, it's not allies, is it? It's definitely the bad people. Why are they attacking each other? Oh, maybe it's... They are yellow. Yellow means friends. I'm quiet, yeah, sure. Is this friends? It's probably not friends, is it?
Attacking. The mothership is under attack.
Engage
Come on.
incoming units. The mothership must be defended.
Destination
Attack. I have an interceptor, which is good.
Mothership.
So search this. Build interceptors.
Construction underway.
Hopefully, I'm not gonna lose my resource ships.
Moving on.
Interceptor complete.
Gotcha. Group 1 reporting.
Interceptor
Roger.
complete.
Show no mercy.
Interceptor complete.
New heading set.
Another interceptor.
Confirmed. Resource operation reporting enemy contact. Show no mercy.
Interceptor complete.
En route. Resource operation reporting enemy contact. Moving to intercept. Group 1 copies. Supporting friendly units. Standing by.
Group 1 reinforced.
Copy. On our way.
Group 1 under attack.
Attack coordinates locked in.
We did take some damage.
Confirmed.
I think that's supposed to happen though. It's a bunch of small ships. I don't think we are like in a massive danger or something. But okay, we are searching that. That's good.
Roger. Supporting friendly units.
Do I have my little thing? Where's my?
Resources locked in.
Do I have my friends?
Mothership.
They are shooting like everything, even the
Acknowledged.
other ships.
Search complete.
This is the salvage one, right?
Available.
Can I steal them? Where are they?
Understood.
We've got a situation here.
Move order confirmed. Move order confirmed.
I don't think we can catch them like this.
Coordinates confirmed.
Can you be aggressive? No, I think the other ship needs to move.
Roger. Green line confirmed. Group 1. Attack coordinates locked in.
Let's destroy it. You can, but enemy fighters are very quick. It is extremely unlikely you will succeed. Frigates are the best targets, right?
Resource operation reporting enemy.
Standard corvette, unknown hostiles.
Attack vector laid in.
Right? Our mothership can fight, right? Yeah, I think it does fire. Yeah, it has like 54 attack or something.
1 reporting.
It's not like massive or anything. I should task them manually, I guess. They seem to be doing best when I tell them what to do. Not sure if it's necessarily true, you might be able to tell me. Let's get a repair corvette.
Construction underway.
Hostile units destroyed.
Docking also repairs ships, by the way. Alright.
Sustained minor hull damage.
Like any good mother, it has high capacity for violence.
The Carsalim has been destroyed.
Okay.
Heavy weapon damage is visible on the remaining fragment. A salvage corvette must be sent to retrieve the mission data recorder.
They were absolutely crazy though, like the enemies were just kamikazing through the asteroid fields. Okay, what are you supposed to do again? Salvage the Carsalim, right. Can I move the banana though?
Mothership.
Can the banana be moved? No, never. Okay.
Ready.
Okay, so have I made the this is engines? I think I'm building this ship. Have I? No. Repair corvette. Can I auto repair things, or do I need to click on people?
Repairs initiated. Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on.
Local resources exhausted. It's like all asteroids are based. No. It's this. They still have more. Your ships will engage enemies, but if you give them the target, they focus their fire, which is more effective, right? And I need to manually click this on every single ship with the repair. I can dock them, as you said. So this is more like for combat repairs, I guess.
Ready.
But it was expensive, so if it blows up, it's gonna be pretty sad.
Copy.
It also does take a while. Does it eat money when it does that? No. Okay. Interesting.
Copy. Roger.
I'm gonna bring everyone here.
Underway.
Let's... how did I do that? Yeah, like this. And then we bring it up. And bring it up, up, up. Like this.
On our way.
Yeah, that's the 3D aspect, which is gonna cause me a headache.
Ready.
Repairs is free. Repairs don't need money. Good. But they do need commands, right? You can drag select repairs like other commands. Alright, so I can just do this. No. You repair people. You repair people over here. There are people in need of repairs here, I'm pretty sure.
Standing by.
Am I just stupid? I'm pretty sure some of them are damaged. Control, no.
Standing by.
Control, no. You have to dock fighters to repair them. Alright, so fighters are different. So I can dock them. Can I? Retire. No. Move. Speed burst. Kamikaze. Attack. Dock.
Docking underway.
So D. Right.
Roger.
And they also dock here?
Roger.
They also dock in the salvage frigate or the repair ship. That's how you repair them? Okay.
Resource collector awaiting orders.
So they dock and come back again.
Group 1
And they
reporting.
keep their little control groups. They didn't get repaired though. Not all of them, I don't think. Right? See their health.
1 copies.
No, it's... Well, some of them are still banged up, I think. Maybe it's because they are still repairing. Right. Repair corvettes are only for larger ships. Just kamikaze and make new ones. No, it costs money. Money is not good
Green line.
to lose.
Underway.
The greed is real. Even though I haven't really come to appreciate the value of things yet.
Order confirmed.
Salvage corvette. Okay, let's bring it.
Move order confirmed.
And we repair.
Repairs initiated. Local resources exhausted. Fleet moving on.
We repair that, and then this is getting still mined out. So let's take the salvage ship. It should be repaired. It is.
New heading set.
Let's bring this thing onto this. I should probably escort it.
Standing by. Destination locked in.
So I'm gonna send my fighters. I have some extra money. So can we research something new? Corvette chassis. It's gonna unlock light corvette. Let's do that. We have some money, so let's research it. And then we build a couple of interceptors. I think it's better than scouts, right? Strong versus fighters.
Resource collector.
Weak versus frigates and capital ships.
Berths are clear.
Gonna make like
Local resources exhausted.
3 extra interceptors. Scouts are probably better for like detection. And then new fighters could dock and repair corvettes. They did repair inside that.
Acknowledged.
Also the repair people are coming. No,
Move order.
let's come back.
Interceptor.
Scouts have large sensor range and speed, but not good at fighting, right? So I'm just not gonna use them most likely. I could have like a
Copy.
squadron of just scouts for scouting,
Standing by.
and then like split my interceptors into actual fighting group, you know? But I know already I'm gonna throw the scouts in there anyway, and it's gonna be horrible. So maybe it's better to just keep them as one thing. It's a choice, I guess.
Research.
Heavy corvette upgrade.
New research available.
Heavy. So it's just another ship type. I don't have that much money. I want to build one. Light corvette. Does it make sense to build it? It's strong versus fighters, but that's the fighter as well.
Alert.
Interceptor rather.
Hostile units detected on
Oh,
an
no.
intercept course with the Car Salim.
Okay.
Protection of the salvage team is a primary objective. It must return to the mothership with the mission recorder. We need that data.
Okay, it's returning. I'm gonna research this other heavy upgrade. I want a proper ship. I don't want the light one. The light one doesn't seem too good. Like it could be okay, I guess.
Fire confirmed.
But might as well go for the better one, right?
Intercept.
I don't know who these people are, but like, I'm just killing them. But they are attacking us, so I guess it's fair. Oh.
appear to be reinforcing their squadrons of fighters and corvettes with it.
It's an enemy carrier. That's not good.
Research complete.
Carrier is pretty scary. Can I kill it?
Group 1 standing
I should probably come back home, right? So if I like come back,
Destination locked in.
are we still gonna fight them?
One,
Probably yes.
enemy contact.
So I need to retreat. Light corvette. Carrier has arrived. Light corvette, as it says, is anti-fighter. Heavy is anti-frigate, if I remember. But everything can shoot at everything. Yeah, makes sense. I'm gonna make the heavy corvette and one light and see how they work.
Acknowledged.
Okay, let's make this.
One under attack. Group 2 designated.
Under fire. Friendlies under.
Salvage team docked safely.
Target confirmed.
Downloading mission data recorded. Replaying last entry.
Target destroyed.
Light corvette complete.
What do you mean you detect a hyperspace entry? The mothership isn't due.
Sir, I have multiple contacts on closing vectors. Unknown profiles. No recognition codes. They're not ours.
Well, if they're not ours, who the hell are they?
Sir, they're coming in fast. Check. Incoming fire. We are under attack.
What's gonna happen?
They're getting through. Breaches across all decks. Hull integrity failing.
Castle into mothership.
Oh, that's the recording.
Full hyperdrive test. Repeat. Full hyperdrive test.
Okay.
Understood.
Let's bring the fighters back.
Coordinates confirmed. Move order confirmed.
Like, way down. Need to bring them like way down here.
Group 1 under attack.
We are detecting enemy units advancing on our position. Organize a defensive force to protect the mothership.
Okay. Yeah.
Problem. No problem.
Group
I would like to just give me
Acknowledged.
things. Okay. Let's see.
Mothership.
I need my combat ships. This is getting... Okay, so we have this. Let's add it to the control group.
Designated.
Group 1 copies. Ready. Pursuing target.
Add it to control group 2.
Group 2 reinforced.
Coordinates confirmed. Target confirmed. Group 2 copies. Group 2 reporting. Group 2.
Group 3.
Moving to destination. Attack coordinates locked.
I built another frigate. Am I still building it, or has it been built, or where is it? Salvage corvette.
Reports victory.
Vessels drop off. Scout.
Standby.
Yeah, that's
Engaging
control
target
group
of
1.
opportunity. Reporting. Group 1 copies. Group
Let's do
1
this.
reporting. Target confirmed.
Group 2. Group
Attack
3.
vector laid in. Group 3.
Where is the ship?
Vector laid in.
All stations reported by the numbers.
I'm not using the focus properly, I think. Is this? No, that's a salvage corvette. Mothership. Resource collector. Have I not built this? Let's build
Assembly
this.
underway. Supporting friendly units.
I have to build the corvettes from scratch. I think it interrupted that building for some reason.
Confirmed. Group 2. Attack coordinates locked in.
Mothership.
Group 3.
So where's the
standing by.
thing? This is the light one. It should do well against fighters, but
Corvette complete.
I don't think we can see like stats or anything.
Intercept course punched in. Group 1. Target confirmed.
So the enemy is gonna keep sending stuff at me, right? So like I want to defend, but eventually we need to like kill it. Because it's probably does it have unlimited money? I think our current objective is defend, so we'll do that.
Group 1.
Am I building people from this? Or do I need to launch them?
Are inferior to
No.
ours. To protect against penetration of the Karak system, destroy the attacking force completely.
Have a corvette, right.
Group 2. Group 3 copies.
Group 1 reports victory.
Copy.
Group 3.
There we go.
reinforced.
Destination locked in.
I'm so confused by this system.
Reporting.
Right.
Standing
There we
by.
go.
Group 3 reinforced.
New heading.
They kind of moved all over the place,
Group
so...
3 reports enemy contact.
Group 1 standing by. Attack coordinates locked in. Group 2 copies. Attack vector laid in. Group 3 standing by.
Assume combat stations.
Attack vector
Mana
laid
is
in.
limited, yes. So that's our bottom left. Are they? This is the ship, but
Group 1.
like actual stats of like how many units they kill, I don't think we can have that.
Group 1 reports victory.
Engaging targets of opportunity.
They are still attacking me.
Locked on target. Target confirmed. Group 3 moving to.
I think we lost a bunch of people by retreating before.
Group 1 has defeated
Yeah, we lost some scouts before. It's fine.
Copy.
I don't know more resources to get.
Orders. Standing by.
Probably not.
Copy. Friendlies under
Salvage
fire.
frigate. Can I have my repair ship?
Mothership.
I think they might have destroyed it, or... I don't know what the thing is.
Attack complete. Awaiting further orders.
What's this? Heavy corvette.
Roger 6.
Is it part of this? No.
Copies. Ready. Group 3 reporting. Standing by. Nothing but gravel out here. You got company.
Group 3 reinforced.
Understood. Group 1 copies.
Okay.
Order confirmed.
Group
Let's
1
consolidate.
enemy contact.
But this is the... I'm not like in love with this system of 3D space. I really like... This is frustrating. They start moving and it's really hard
3 under
to
attack.
bring them to the same level.
Engaging targets of opportunity. On our way. Group 3 reporting.
Group 2 reports enemy contact.
Destination locked in. Group 2 reporting. Underway. Assume combat station.
They keep
Group 2. Getting back
coming.
around here.
What is this? Repair, right.
Confirmed.
Let's go ahead and repair this.
Fire confirmed. Friendlies under fire. Moving in. Repair order confirmed. We've got a situation here.
So these are all done mining. We can dock them, right? Yes.
Ready.
Can we dock the research ship now? Yes.
Resource operation reporting enemy contact. Ready. Roger.
Dock? Can you not dock? No. I'm into them damage and hit point stats. No, no, no.
Group 1. Engaging.
It's a missile frigate
By.
thing.
Locked on target. Attack vector laid in. Pick your targets. We're under fire.
What is that? This looks like freaking orbs, doesn't it? What's that symbolism? They got like an axe or something.
Alright, hang in there.
Is that a camo or is it like shredded hell or something? It looked like both.
I got one.
We still get flooded by enemies. I guess that's fine.
Berths are clear. Berths
Like
are
some interceptors.
ready. Group 1 copies.
But I'm definitely taking some damage here.
Interceptor complete.
Moving to intercept.
So just keep fighting this. Am I not supposed to destroy the carrier eventually? Yeah,
Interceptor complete.
that's what I was thinking.
We got company. Friendlies under
That is the
fire.
carrier, right?
Group 1 standing by. Attack coordinates locked in. On
Let's
our
go
way.
for it.
Group 1 reports enemy contact.
Group 2 copies. Moving to destination.
Otherwise, you'll have to wait for them to run out of money. That can take a while, right?
Under attack.
Group 1 reporting.
Interceptor complete.
All stations reported by the numbers. Attack vector laid in. Engaging. Group 2 standing by.
I could try my little
Intercept. Alright.
little dude. Where is he?
Reporting. You're looking fine.
Do it.
Stay on top of them. Alright, stay with me now. Group 1 standing by. Supporting
So,
friendly.
how healthy is this thing? Quite a bit. It is also fighting back. It has a lot of attack. I think I'm gonna get pretty shredded by this thing.
Group 1 copies.
Yeah, we lost some
Group 3
scouts,
standing by. Group
some
2
fighters as
standing by.
well.
Stay on top of them.
That's not good. I think the interceptors are kind of vital. This is the control system in this game is not really great.
Got enemy contact.
Again, the 3D space is like a detriment, I feel like. There's a reason why many space games leave it 2D, because this is like really confusing. At least to me. Target sub-modules on the enemy carrier. Can I do that?
Group 1.
Like click it,
Combat station.
like shift click, tactics, special, tactics groups, focus. No? I'm losing people.
Alright.
Like I can click individual things, right? So
We've got
like
enemy
engines.
contact. Subsystem target acquired.
Alright, so you do that.
Group 2 reporting.
I think I lost all my interceptors basically though, which is awful.
Subsystem target acquired.
Mothership. Group 1.
Did I make
I got
the
one.
fighters
Men, tighten it up.
I asked for? I don't know where they are.
Group 2.
They might have lost all of them.
Underway. Light fire.
Group 2 defeated.
Supporting friendly units.
Oh, Group 1 as well. My heavy ships are kinda doing it, but they're also getting
Interceptor complete.
pummeled. Are you shooting their engines?
Enemy units are retreating. Objectives complete. Stand by for immediate return to
I think they just ran out of money.
Moving while Engaging.
Okay, whatever.
Combat maneuver confirmed.
Whatever. Let's just come back over here.
Group 3 reports enemy
What
contact.
is this? Just let me move. Move down, move. No. You see this? You see what I mean by the controls being kinda sketch in this? I want them to move nearby the mothership. No. No, we cannot have that. No, right? Why would you ever want that? I don't understand.
3 standing by. Docking with mothership.
Come here.
Acknowledged.
What is this?
Docking with
Yeah,
mothership.
you just dock.
Copy. Reporting.
I guess we just pull everything together, but I need to create my own groups
Roger.
things. So this is interceptors, right? Alright, so let's create a new control group like this.
Group 3.
Mark this as 2 instead. And I want to make like extra units for next time. The interceptors seem to die like nothing, but I guess 100 resources is not much in the scope of this game.
Ready.
They keep relaunching. I guess docking is just repair.
Roger.
That's what that means.
Group 2.
So
Copy.
is this my ships? Yeah, let's check them out. So
Interceptor complete.
can you like tell the difference? That's an interceptor. So light corvette. Doesn't look like a combat ship to me. Well, this does have a gun over here. Do we have the heavy? The heavy doesn't look much better. To me, this doesn't look like a combat ship, but what do I know? It has guns. And this is anti-something, right? Weak versus strike craft, frigates and capital ships. And it's best versus corvettes and frigates, right? So it's actually like a counter to themselves. Interceptors are only for attacking other fighters. Once you research bombers, they can take on capital ships, right? But fighters can take on bombers, right? That would kind of make sense. It's gonna take me a while to get used to the system though, like I can already tell it's a bit of a pain for me
Reporting.
to control everything like it is, and especially move people to places in space. What was that noise? It was awful. It's like a Logitech mouse that had bad enough of being has had enough of being abused and has now gone ballistic in its search for revenge. It does kind of look like it, doesn't it? Yeah, well, I don't like the how a lot of the Warhammer ships look like. At least you can kind of tell they're combat ships.
1 reinforced.
Understood.
But this looks like a freighter or like a very small explorer ship or something. It might have a gun or something, but it doesn't look like it has been designed for combat. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. Money, I should make another set of ships
Assembly underway.
before we go, just so we have some units next time we need them. So, are they rallying like automatically like around here? They are. This is very hard. I think obviously you should be playing from like this overview maybe more than I am. It's just that I'm incompetent, so like it's hard.
Heavy corvette complete.
Also, my other logistics ships are like I never know what I should do with them. Really, I'm gonna group them together and make them into 3,
Group 3
and then
assigned.
Destination locked.
or I can go like 9, right? 9 for the miners, and this is gonna be 8 for these,
Designated.
and leave the front for the combat ships.
Reporting.
And let's keep this for 2.
Group 2 reinforced.
Okay, so we got 3, that should be decent, hopefully. And then we have some interceptors, not like a whole bunch. Scouts, so scouts cost 10 less resources, but they are basically worse in every way, apart from sensor range. Alright. Prefer my combat ships to have massive statues on them and generally to look like cathedrals in space with guns. Yeah, that's what Warhammer ships look like. That's what I explicitly hate about them, the statues and the cathedral-like structure. But at least you can tell it's a combat ship. You know, with this, not so much. It looks like it's, I don't know, it's an Amazon drone in space. delivering its little things. I don't know. It doesn't look like a combat ship to me. Standard convert. Is this something I've... Oh, I captured it. I think this is a captured ship, yeah. So we succeeded in life by capturing this thing. What do we do with this? Does it have attack? It does have attack. How much attack does it have? It's less than the light one.
Group 2. Group 2 reporting.
Delivering Dhaka. It is.
Reporting.
Yeah, it's worse in every way. I'm gonna sell it at a tire, right?
Alright, that's
It's
it.
gonna give me money. Let's see, I have 996. And you will enter the anthill. Yes, it did give me money. Quite a bit actually. Enough for like 2 interceptors. How much damage does an interceptor have? 23. But that sucks, but I think I want to make like a couple more. The retire is selling it, yeah. I adore that. It's so medieval and it leans into the fact that they aren't just weapons but holy relics. They are. I mean, yes, it's kind of cool, but I also hate it. I hate it a lot.
Interceptor complete.
Wouldn't it be better if it was just good at like being a battleship instead? It's unique, but like again, at least I can tell it's a combat ship.
Confirmed.
You know?
Group 2 assigned.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have like this much for next mission. I think that's good. Like I'm gonna leave this.
3 copies. Group 3. Group 2 copies. Group 1.
Oh no, this needs to be group 1.
Group 1 assigned.
Acknowledged.
Group 1 designated.
Roger.
Group 1 reinforced. Group 2
Right.
designated.
Yeah, so
Confirmed.
yeah, this is gonna be for next time. I have some ships. We did some research. I think that's good. I don't think there are any asteroids left in the whole system. Maybe if we move, like, can you move and get more money over here? I don't think you can. Hyperspace test recon team. No, I don't think this has money. It's an actual thing in space. What about this? I don't think that's money either. But in Warhammer, you not only have to be good at battle, but also as good at not being demon possessed. I mean, yes, that makes sense. That's why I say it makes sense, but I hate it because it's like super inefficient, yeah. Yeah, but that's why I also don't like how the space stations look like. Like if in most games, if you see like a defense platform, it's gonna look like a cathedral. Like no, get me like a strict, efficient military installation, not this. You can have like a shrine to the emperor, of course, but like don't make the whole thing as a fucking cathedral. Like it's not an ecclesiarchy station, is it? It's a navy station, therefore, you know. Very grey, very soulless, and very efficient. That's how it should be. No. But I just... Okay, I sound like Rimmer. Let's just go ahead and
Stay sharp.
go away. The Tau, Necron, and Eldar have more efficient looking ships, but I suppose the Tyrants do too in their own way. Yes. You're not wrong. Where will we get a fathership though? When mothership and fathership love each other very much, we can make interceptors. That would be really beneficial for our fleet. Did everyone get the order? I hope so, yeah, they did. It just takes a while. We could also do this, but it's fine. It's gonna give me time to try and talk about... Is there more money in the system? Have I not just seen it? That's possible, right? I think if we've eaten everything, start a co-op campaign, I'll shoot with fathership. Oh yes, this. Oh no, it has no use. It's lies. It's made of lies. It's fine. That is something. .261 RUs. Like a salvage field. Is this worth it? No, we are leaving. We did get money. Maybe it gave me money? Hit space and check the map, but generally when the harvesters say they cannot find more, it's done, right? Well, let's play the campaign. So this is the third mission. Let's see the story. Now it should get less railroaded. Scrap from destroyers, ships can be turned into other use. Alright.
Hostile units are using strike craft ranging from
That's what
fighters
it
to
was.
combat corvettes. All pilots will be briefed in case hostiles have penetrated farther into the Karak system. On our return to Karak, the final outfit of the mothership must be
I have a fidget, by the way.
in order to
It's a
defend
spring.
against possible future attacks.
So still a
Many
spring.
major
Oh, still a
mothership
spring.
systems are still incomplete. We will notify Karak's missile defense system of this possible threat. The mothership will then dock with the scaffold for repairs. Stand by for hyperspace exit to Karak.
Slinky, yes. It's Kate's Slinky, I stole it. I had one of those forever, yeah. It's pretty good. Just kinda, you know, flip it around in your hands when you are not doing anything else. It's pretty good.
No one's left. Everything's gone.
Is it?
Karak is burning.
Karak is being consumed by a firestorm.
Okay.
The scaffold has been destroyed. All
we came back.
orbital facilities destroyed.
Alright.
Significant debris ring in low Karak orbit.
This is the story, alright.
No communication.
Everyone's
from anywhere
dead.
in the system. Not even beacons.
Receptor.
Wait. On the maintenance frequency, I'm getting a signal from the cryo
Assault
tray
frigate.
systems in orbit. One of them is suffering a massive malfunction.
The cryo trays are under attack. Defend them.
I'm sending my ships.
These ships are different from those we encountered at the Kar Slip. It is likely they were involved in the destruction of Karak. Capture at least one vessel for interrogation.
Okay.
And destroy the rest.
Repair this.
Course set.
Okay, let's
Standing by. Locked on target. Group 2.
make sure we attack this one.
Locked in.
And then
Group 3 copy.
our salvage people are gonna carry this one off to the anthill
Source operation
for
reporting.
interrogation.
Supporting friendly units.
Seems like it's pretty heavily armored. But we are picking at it. And the little dude. Oh, it wants to escape. No, 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 sir. I got you. It's still firing. Bring it home. Bring it home. Bring it home. No, 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 no. Take it.
We need that ship.
Understood. Group 1 copy.
Leave, leave, don't get shredded.
Destination locked in.
I lost a fighter.
Reporting. En route.
Can you eat him? Are you eating him or?
Confirmed.
I don't know what's happening. I think the ship is
Group 1 copy.
trying to still
Underway.
kill me.
Course set.
No, no, no. You'll need at least 2 salvage corvettes for a oh. Right. Well, let's build another one. Just, you know, wait there forever and I'll be right back to salvage corvette. That's it.
Assembly
Yes.
underway.
Not enough pulling for. Okay. Larger capital ships are even more, right? So we need several. I didn't realize that. I was just wondering, like, this small ship is gonna carry off like a capital ship. Frigates are dinner for 2. Is it true that in Canada, craft dinner, KD, is a national meal? Same as poutine, which is mac and cheese made by the Americans. Is that correct? You notice that one is enough to stop it from moving, but not from shooting. Right, so we immobilize it pretty close, right? Poutine is fries and cheese. I know, that's why I said KD is also a national meal like poutine.
Combat stations look sharp.
I know what poutine is, but KD as well. It's not kill death ratio, it's KD dinner, which means again, it's a Kraft dinner, which is a brand of mac and cheese, blue box. I have 6 boxes in my cupboard right now, no lie. Guilty as charged then. It's pretty good. I would buy it as well if it was here. Mac and cheese sounds great. We only have like a homemade variant. We don't sell that prefabricated. Over here. I lost a light frigate. Light corvette, sorry. That sucks, but is that fine? Can we have money? Yes. That is money from the debris. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Let's make ships. Sure. Start making ships. Various kinds. It's fine. Also research. We should check research. All research? No. Nothing? Okay. Käsespätzle isn't German mac and cheese, right? I think it is. It is Spätzle is a kind of pasta, and it's not mac and cheese like the standard bend noodle, like the hollow bended noodle. Spätzle is actually a different one. It's like a filled pasta noodle. It's not hollow, and it's like an ununiform kind of it. Usually, it's like a dough pasta that's like if you took, like, it looks like fuzzy doughy spaghetti that's been cut into big sections. Usually. Check your objectives. Okay. We will just see what this is. Right, bad people have arrived.
Alright, now stay together. Ready, spread.
So these are the bad people?
Incoming missiles. Evasive maneuvers. We're hit. Damage report. What's that?
Cheese sauce has a very particular flavor that once tasted cannot be forgotten, right?
Orbital target acquired. Watch the spread pattern. Stay sharp. Target destroyed.
But Kasse is cheese, so yeah, Spätzle is that kind of pasta, so that would be cheese and this kind of pasta, I guess. So it's like a variant of mac and cheese, I suppose, but it's different. It tastes different, I'm sure of it.
Analysis of the recording indicates that the Karak missile
Let's listen to this.
damaged the attacking fleet. However, we have concluded that at present they can still easily defeat us. We have therefore plotted a course to a deep space asteroid belt. There we can hide and prepare our fleet for an assault.
Okay. So we should escape, right? But we don't need to do it like immediately, do we? Because we can still greed. They didn't destroy the cryo trace, which is important, I suppose. Okay, let's move.
Destination locked in.
We also stole that little ship. Do we have it? Is it a thing that exists now? I should probably manufacture.
Research division has analyzed the captured frigate. We have reverse engineered the drive technology.
Resource controller. Mobile resource depository. Just make that. Capital ship. Yes. It's expensive. It's fine. Build it.
Group 1 reporting.
Okay. Group 1 is taking a beating.
Group 1 reinforced.
Course set.
We all give them an order. I should have done this sooner. Strike group. Let's make them into a sphere.
Strike group confirmed.
I suppose.
Strike group coordinates locked in. Group 2. Group 2 standing by. Standing by. Acknowledged.
Light corvette.
Destination locked in.
Group 2 reinforced.
En route.
We can also give them a format. I think I have to do this again in the next mission, but that's fine. So the wall formation, I suppose? Claw formation?
Strike group acknowledged.
See that? So it's like inverted
Resource controller.
Inverted V.
Locked in.
So a resource collector,
Copy.
or sorry, resource controller.
Ready.
That's the like mobile depot. That's kind of useful.
Confirmed.
Salvage. Let's make these into
Group
control
three
group 3.
designated.
Yes.
Ready.
And this is the one that we want for 9.
Group 9.
I've only got so many. That's bad. I think I lost one.
Group 9 reporting.
I think I lost a resource collector. I need to make like 2 more of these. It's gonna cost me.
Resources locked in.
Insufficient resources.
Yeah, I know.
Research paused.
Bring me up.
Moving to destination.
Is this bad? Am I gonna damage myself from doing that? Probably not. So this is a mobile depot. Hopefully it works like I think it does. Some ships are damaged. Repair ships. We could do that. Dock.
Units available for construction.
Group 1 standing by. Docking
Group 2
underway.
dock.
Group 2 copies. Docking with mothership.
Some of them are gonna try to dock in the repair ship, I think.
You are clear to dock. Confirmed. Docking with mobile refinery.
Oh, mobile refine. This can. Okay. Right, interesting. So this can also support repairs, I suppose. Yeah, it should allow me to. Yeah, they are.
Thank you. See you next time.
In fact, the mothership and the fathership.
Exhausted fleet.
Let's not watch that, so I don't get demonetized.
Acknowledged.
What is this? Yes, we are padding. So resource collection ships. Have I made another one? Yes.
Group 9 reporting. Reporting.
Ship 9.
Group 9 reporting. Docking signal green. Group
9.
Group 9. Confirmed.
Control 9.
9 reinforced.
H.
Resources downrange.
I should make this its own control group, this thing. I'm gonna give it 8.
Group 8.
And then this is gonna go for repair, and research is gonna be 7.
Group 7 designated.
This is getting asymmetrical docking, yeah. You do not get that one frigate since story-wise it got reverse engineered. Also objectives characterize. Right. Salvage. Oh, right. Use salvage corvettes to load those trays into the mothership immediately. Okay. Yeah, thanks. That's pretty good.
Destination locked
Let's
in.
do that. Start bringing them in. And keep eating. Keep eating the good stuff. Do we have another resource frigate?
Group 9.
9.
Standing by. Roger.
Control group 9.
Group 9
Eat money.
Collection confirmed.
Where's my mobile refinery? I think I control grouped it as 7.
Group 7 on our way.
No. 8.
En route.
Sorry. 8.
Group 8 reporting.
8 is also this. Salvage corvette. No, don't do this. This is a mess. My control groups are an absolute mess.
Destination. Group 3 reporting.
They can be part of the same control groups. It's awful. Okay, so
Standing by.
this is gonna be 7, I suppose. Control group 7.
Group 7 assigned.
And then, where's the fathership? Where is it? Is this the thing? Yes, control group 8.
Group 8
Again, my control groups are an absolute mess. Yeah, no, now we can have it. So if I move it and then move it up and move it amongst the resources, hopefully this is gonna be good. Like where we actually mine things, so that we have a drop off. Hello, Cloud, welcome. Mothership, good memories. Okay. Yes, the mothership has arrived. What is this? Oh yeah, that's the cryo tray, right? It's kind of cool.
Nothing left out.
Cryo tray loaded.
So we are doing that with like,
Secured.
okay. Yeah, let's keep bringing stuff home to the fathership.
Reporting.
It's fine.
Group 2.
Do we want anything else? No, there's no research, right? No. We did get to build this, which is kind of good. Heavy corvette, we already have that. I'm gonna make an extra 2 salvaging ships.
Assembly underway.
And then a couple of... No, not scouts. Interceptors again.
Assembly underway.
Assault frigate. Frontline attack frigate assaults enemy crafted turrets and bombs.
Interceptor
Support
complete.
frigate.
Loaded.
Heavy repair frigate repairs ships that can refit multiple strike craft. That's different, okay.
Interceptor
So it's the capital ships thing, right.
Assembly
Let's
underway.
make 2 of these. Are there enemies? Have I taken too long?
Interceptor complete.
No. No, it's fine.
Copy.
Just panicking. No good reason. Father loved it too? Okay. Frigates, yes. Is that good for me? Probably is.
Combat complete.
Salvage complete, corvette complete.
Group 1 reporting. Copy.
So is this, yes,
3. Ready.
salvage,
Stand by.
salvage. Let's
Group
make
3
you into a thing.
reinforced.
Keep bringing things home. And we have eaten all the resources?
Ready.
Really? Is there nothing left?
Combat complete.
Yes. We've eaten all the things
Acknowledged.
in the universe. That's good, but I'm running low on stuff now. So I guess I'm gonna stop.
Resource collector standing by.
Stop one of these. I would like to make at least one.
Assault frigate complete.
Let's see it.
Resource collector awaiting orders.
Is it being created from here? Yes.
Roger.
So how does this thing look like? Well, it's slightly better as a military ship, but it's still... What is the shape of this thing? It's like a fridge. We've just released a freaking fridge into space. Okay. I guess we keep it with our heavy ships, or heavier ships.
Group 2 reinforced.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
Cryo tray loaded.
I hope it's good.
300,000 people secured.
Oh, cryo, yes.
Group 3 standing by.
Do it. So we can, like... waypoint it? No.
Confirmed.
You can probably do it with 1, right? Yeah, 1 is enough, so I can micro it. Bring it in. Is the flying fridge for gnome storage? No, it's... The flying fridge is indeed a combat ship. It just doesn't look like one, but it is. It's an assault frigate. But it is absolutely a fridge. Anti-frigate corvette. Okay.
Group 1.
So, do I have extra fighters? Yes.
Group 1 reinforced.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
Let's give them aggressive stance. Let's make them have
Strike group moving into position.
strike group, sphere,
Group 2.
to aggressive
Weapons set
stance,
to full power.
strike force, claw formation.
Cryo tray loaded. 400,000 people secured.
Yes, bring the graphics cards back to the case. We need more cryptocurrency mining power. Even though cryptocurrency is something I would rather not talk about. Need GPUs.
Cryo tray loaded. 500,000.
This is when COVID was a thing. Like GPU was worth more than both of your kidneys. Need to secure it. We shall name the Mark frigate Pure Salt in Space. Also want to comment that they look like old RAM chips. By the way, the sphere formation is if you want firepower in multiple directions. For concentrated claw formation is better. Okay. So I guess like multiple targets is good if it flies around. They keep this formation if you tell them this is what they should do. So I've not been doing that, I don't think. So maybe that's why I have lost people before. I don't know. I'm just bad at life. I hope that this is worth it. It's like, again,
Resource collector awaiting orders.
it's a mobile fridge. That's what it is.
Cryo trays loaded and secure.
So we can fly home now. Okay, or home to the asteroid field.
There's
Let's do
nothing
it.
left for us here. Let's go.
All aboard. Fighters tend to break formation since they strafe a lot, but corvettes and others will be better at keeping formation. Right. I was thinking that they didn't really do that before. Maybe now we'll see that. We'll see. But fighters are just gonna fly everywhere and die a lot. That's just what they do, from what I gather. They don't seem like they're worth it to me. Maybe I'm wrong. Like, you want some chaff, I guess, but like, it's expensive to replace in terms of 100 resources is not little. And I lost quite a few of them over the course of the game already, which is, it feels bad. But I think I just kinda... I did face a lot of enemies, so maybe it's what's supposed to happen. I don't know. It just feels bad to lose so much stuff. Let's wait. Personally, I mostly build bombers and then use corvettes to fight off enemy fighters. Use my bombers to take on enemy capital ships. Right. And that makes sense. Can the Chungus... Is the Chungus itself... is... Oh yeah! These are not gonna come back, so these have their own hyperdrive. Okay. The Chungus class resource depot is its own thing, as is the fridge class frigate, or what is it? Corvette? No. Yeah. I don't know. It's a frigate, right?
Cryogenic trays have been processed, and our colonists are safe for now.
Not sure if it's the best tactic, just what I do. It makes sense, unlike what I'm doing.
All that's left of our world, our culture, our people.
I'm just, you know, trying to one unlocks and like, is this good? Is this worth building? Mostly the answer is no, or you don't use it right.
A frontier fleet patrolling the borders of a vast interstellar empire was dispatched to destroy our planet. The captain claimed our people violated a 4,000-year-old treaty forbidding us to develop hyperspace technology. Extermination of our planet was the consequence. The subject did not survive interrogation.
So they killed us because we researched hyperdrives. Well, if it's like that, I don't think we have much of a chance, do we?
Hyperspace jump successful.
Like, if you think about it, this is like early spacefaring civilization, I guess, like type 1 against like type 2.
Commence resource gathering.
Okay, I don't think we should survive that, but whatever. Okay. Let's bring the Chungus. Where is the Chungus?
7. Group 8 reporting.
Chungus goes here.
Group 9 reporting.
To
And we
increase
also...
harvesting efficiency, move your resource controller as close to heavy resource areas as possible.
We just bring everyone. Let's keep the salvage ships here. And then, do I have a... Yeah, I have this.
Confirmed. Acknowledged.
Okay, it's my other ships. Go to fighters. Do they have a formation? No, we need to decide.
No mercy.
We need to designate them. Strike groups. Let's give them a wall formation or a broad formation.
Strike group confirmed.
What is a fighter formation? Fighter screen.
Formation acknowledged.
Yeah, I don't know. Should you control group your all of your ships into one, like all your combat ships into one group? I feel like that might be the case. Subject did not survive interrogation. A lot of said in that line, yeah. I mean, they are very angry that their homeworld was destroyed and then they lost a bunch of other people. So, you know, can you blame them? I wouldn't.
Forming strike group. Copy. Group 9 copies. Resources locked in.
Eat.
Ready. En route.
Actually,
Reporting. Coordinates confirmed.
there we go. So we eat money. I don't think the banana can be moved like ever. It's just, you know, it's you start in a place and that's where you are. So yeah. And this is all there is in this area, I think. Yep. That's fine. Just eat the asteroids. There's plenty. I should probably make sure we build something else as well. How many resources are in this? Can I see like in total? Nope. So it's like 1,000 almost per one, it seems. Some of them are already eaten. Banana, Donkey Kong. It is. This is the banana ship, as Morris called it. In skirmish games, the mothership can move, right? Makes sense. Okay, we made some money. Now the game is gonna tell me things.
Indicate a mothership class mass signature.
No.
It's coming in fast. Power readings are off the scale. Full
No.
combat alert. Stand by for contact.
Yeah. Why is every mission like this? No, it's a Chungus. If this is the, you know, the civilization that destroyed everything, like, we shouldn't have a chance. Even their light ships should be like orders of magnitude better than whatever we can field. Horseshoe class ship. What does it say? Squiggles. Yeah, it has squiggles on it. It has. Oh no, this is. It has those symbols that the 9-gag stone had on it, which we found. It has Mongolian
Ambassador
chants.
aware.
Trajectory locked in. Hailing signal open on all channels.
Mothership doesn't move now because she's pregnant. I'm just a theory. Now it's real and armed with missiles.
Entering magnetic field now. Almost there. Fleet, we've lost guidance and are being drawn in.
You will be eaten. Do not go in to meet the 9-gag people. It's not a good idea.
There seems to be some kind of activity inside. I can see.
We are the Ventusi, and welcome you on spacefaring cultures, the unbound.
Right.
The outer trade routes were established for the first time by our ancestors. The resources you collect are of value to the Ventusi exchange.
Mountain skirmishes are hilarious.
Serve as an acceptable medium for trade. It has been our custom to equip trading partners with an exchange unit. It has therefore been provided to your ambassador as a gesture of goodwill.
Fleet, this is Ambassador. We are clear of the Ventusi vessel. All systems green. Harbor Control has released guidance and the exchange unit is secure. Receiving crews. Prep the quarantine chamber.
So they want to trade, so they gave you an indication that you should develop hyperdrive.
Trading link established.
But you got bitch slapped because you did develop the hyperdrive, so they are responsible for the war indirectly. But they must have known what would happen. But they made a friend now because everyone's dead and we are here, so yay. The horseshoe people are indeed a thing. Let's see. Begin collection of resources. No, I don't have objectives. Ventusi exchange. So what do they do exactly? Iron cannons. 1700. So we buy this. We buy this. Couldn't they just eat the money from the asteroids? Why do they want to buy money like this? I guess they are incapable of life, so they have to haggle. These advanced weapons are carried on specifically modified iron cannon frigates, prerequisites capital ship chassis. Yes. Since I don't think I have options in life. How many salvage corvettes are needed to non-horseshoe ships? I don't think we can do that. It is the 9-gag ship. It has the 9-gag meme stone markings on it. And it is gone. The Bentusi acting unwise. Did you buy the ion cannon tech? Yes. Does it mean we need to research it? Show all? No. So we build it, right? Ion cannon frigate. Anti-capital ship beam frigate. Ravages capital ships with a powerful ion beam. Strong versus frigates and capital ships. Weak versus bombers and capital ships. So they counter each other? Pursuing target. What? No. Okay. Yeah, we have enemies in here.
Strike group to battle positions.
They do keep formation now. It's kind of good. I think that's gonna be more effective than whatever we did before.
Strike group prepare for assault.
But the assault ship is incapable of life. No, don't make this. Don't make it a fridge. Make the ion cannon fridge. Two of them, in fact. Okay, are we still fighting? We are. I'm a bit paranoid that my resource ships are getting attacked, but I don't think they are.
Group 8 reporting.
Is there still more money? Yes. I might be able to make... Have a corvette? No. Let's make another resource collector.
Berths are clear.
And then... We are still fighting. The interceptors are actually... I think this is more effective. Because they're like hunting them down one by one, but... Still overwhelming firepower now. This is good. I think this is good.
Strike group prepare for assault.
But there are like shit tons of enemies.
Strike group attack order confirmed.
Hopefully they're not doing that much damage to me. Can I see?
Group 2 reporting. Group 2 copies.
Yeah, I think it's okay.
1 copies.
But what are they damaging? If not that.
Group 7.
Are they damaging anything?
9 copies.
I don't think they are shooting anything. Maybe they're just bad at life. What is this? Standard Corvette. They do have low damage. And it is the... These kind... Oh yeah, collectors taking damage. Okay, it's time to pull back. No, you cannot. Alright.
Destination locked in.
I should pull back my collectors. Obviously. Let's do that. We made extra ships, right?
Ready. Resource collector
Yeah,
under
right.
attack. Group 2 copies. Reporting.
Do I have another one? Resource collector, right? Yeah, no, I don't want that.
Group 9 reports enemy contact.
Let's go merge this.
Strike group reports hostile contact.
Group 2 reinforced. Group 9 under attack.
Group 9. Yeah, they are attacking my resource collector ships, as I suspected.
Ion cannon frigate complete. Group 9 reports enemy contact.
Can we try and steal their stuff? They have a lot of things. Let's try... Yeah, they are missiling me.
Group 1 standing by. Group 2 reporting. Strike group
I think it's fine. Most likely. So do the fridge class.
standing by.
The fridge class is taking a beating because it's immobile, basically. But it is shooting. If it's effectively shooting, I don't know, but it is shooting. Hopefully my resource ships made it.
You are clear to dock. Group 9 reporting.
Looks like they did.
Mothership.
It's okay.
Several Tyrannic Raider capital ships have just emerged from hyperspace.
Oh
near the
no.
mothership.
Why are you doing this to me, game?
Group 1 copies. Strike group coordinates locked in.
Okay, I need to make more of this.
Course set. Moving while engaging.
Group 2 reports enemy contact.
And can frigate.
Supporting friendly units. Dock order confirmed. Strike group under enemy attack.
Group 2 reinforced.
Let's go for this.
Group 2 under attack.
7,
Frigate under attack. Group 7 copies.
8,
Group 1 under attack.
9.
Combat maneuver confirmed. Group 8 standing by. Engaging targets of opportunity. Move order confirmed. Moving to destination.
Yeah, we'll destroy this one.
Fire. Group 2 copies.
This is so chaotic, like every single mission, it's like, you don't really get time to build up anything, do you?
Group 9 under
Salvage targets, are they?
Intercept.
Yeah!
Group 7 under attack.
Let's do it!
8 reports enemy contact.
Eat.
Group 3 copies.
Eat the bad people.
Reports enemy contact.
Group 1 reporting. Strike group prepare for assault. Group 2.
Go and
Resource
eat.
collector taking enemy fire. Group 2
reporting. Ion cannon frigate heavily damaged.
Cabin pressure dropping.
I lost an ion
Resource collector
frigate.
under attack.
Ion cannon frigate complete.
Berths are clear.
We just made another one, so I guess it's fine.
Group 3.
This one is
enemy contact.
destroyed.
Group 9.
You dock.
under attack. Mothership.
Frigate under attack. Resource collector awaiting orders. Standing by. Resource collector awaiting instruction. Resource operation reporting contact. Resource collector.
The fridge class is getting absolutely destroyed.
Roger. On our way.
Okay, we are eating their ships.
Standing by. Cabin pressure dropping.
Frigate lost.
Group 2. Group 2. Attack coordinates.
I think I lost a lot of ships like this.
9 reports enemy
Should
contact.
make some fridge class ships.
Construction underway. We're under fire. Construction underway.
Group 9 under attack.
Resource collector taking.
Group 9 under attack. That's not good. Where are we?
Combat station.
We here.
Group 9 reports enemy contact.
Solid ships. Oh yeah, we are eating that.
Acknowledged.
Good.
Stay on top of them. Resource collector under attack. Understood.
Okay, let's get that instead.
Under attack.
Confirmed. Group 1 reporting. Strike group coordinates locked in.
Group 1 reports enemy contact.
I can maybe get this one as well.
Group 9 reports enemy
I'm going
contact.
after it with the salvage ships.
Under attack.
I caught one. All stations reporting.
You are defenseless
Collector under
and
attack.
will be numbed.
Pursuing targets. Resource
Yes.
collector taking enemy fire.
Enemy frigate captured. Group
Eat all the ice cream before the fridge dies.
Strike group receiving fire.
If only.
Strike group to battle.
Okay.
Group 2 reporting.
enemy frigate captured. Group 1 reports victory.
We've won. We are victorious. Okay.
Group 2 reporting.
This is no chill though, like that's one. That was quite hectic, okay? We lost some.
Group 2.
Yeah, we definitely lost some ships. I think my iron ships got absolutely got. Do I want to keep these? Or do I eat them? I think it's slow, right?
Destination.
Heavy iron beam. I just eat them and then make my own, I think. Oh no, is this? Oh no, I'm eating it, right.
Ready.
What do you think of Barafa? I think I would eat them. They're kind of interesting, but would you keep these? They don't seem to be that bad. They did a lot of damage to my own ships.
Confirmed. Ready.
Okay, you dock to heal. It's up to me, right? What would you do though?
Copies. Group 3.
Like I don't know.
Group 7. Green line confirmed. Moving to destination. En route. Group 9 copies.
We repair and then we harvest resources.
Reports enemy contact.
Oh no,
1 copy.
it's enemies again. Who could have known?
Group attack order confirmed. This is a cakewalk.
The radar carrier has been located.
Standing by.
Oh,
It is reinforcing their squadrons of fighters.
carrier.
and blades.
This is pretty bad, yeah.
Reporting enemy contact. Group 1.
I could eat them as well.
You are
I
clear.
think I'm gonna eat these, the other ones.
En route.
Let's go. Just concentrate firepower on this.
Assembly underway.
Make some fridge class
Enemy
ships.
frigate captured.
We need to. Oh yeah, they have this, the carrier. Can I eat the carrier
Group 2. Group 3.
with the salvage ships? I don't think so.
1 copy.
Group 3
Let's just.
under attack.
It'll just attack it. We could attack its things. Does it have weapon systems? No. Just attack it.
Group 3 copies.
Oh yeah, my salvage ships are taking a beating. But we are eating this, so that's good.
1 copy. Roger.
Let's try to get it. Yeah, I don't think we can attack it.
Course
That's what I
set.
thought.
Destination locked in. Group 1 standing by. Group 1. Group 2 reporting.
Attack this. 9. Harvest.
Collection confirmed.
And then we use these. Iron cannon frigate as well. This is a mess. I'm having a massive mess out of my army. It's
Copy.
really painful to control everything. I hope we can eat that. Can capture carriers, but you can kill them, right? I would eat those, right? I was thinking the same thing. I'm just gonna use them against this, and then I'm gonna eat them. Because they can help, I think, like anti-capital ship beams, right? So they're like immobile, basically like artillery ships. But my own might be better, but they seem squishy. I've seen them die. But apparently I have more attacks, so...
escapes that will warn the Tidan fleet of our pursuit. Do not allow them to hyperspace.
I'm trying.
Group 1 standing by. Group 2 copies.
Maybe we can engine attack that.
Group 1 copies. Subsystem target acquired. Combat stations look sharp.
Enemy frigate captured.
Roger.
Just eat it.
Frigate complete.
I would build my own iron cannon frigates. Yeah, we can. So we just eat those and make our own. And we are, in the meantime, we are eating things, which is good. The resource collector is there.
Standing by. Group 3 reporting.
Okay.
One has defeated the enemy.
New head
Dock.
set. Docking with mothership.
That's okay.
Tyrannic raiders have been defeated.
That was. So now you have like the free time. It tells you leave the mission, but no, you actually get to
The Tidan vessel captured at
harvest this and like actually do things. You gotta cover your fleet and things.
their damage condition.
Okay.
Hyperspace coordinates have been transferred.
This was good. We did salvage a lot of them. Let's eat these.
Assault frigate complete.
We have our orders. Take her home.
Eat
Copy. We have our
eat
orders.
all of them. It's
Take her
4 of
home.
them. That's a lot.
We have our orders.
And then
Take her home. Confirm.
for my frigates, so I'm gonna take all
Ready.
my ships that I can.
Group 2 reinforced.
Would you keep your fighters in the same squadron as your
Group 1.
capital ships, or
Strike group moving into
you know, the not capital ships, the frigates and corvettes?
Standing by.
Would you or would you not? I'm not sure.
A mothership. Ion cannon frigate.
So we are eating these. Hopefully that's gonna give us lots of money, yeah? Let's see. Yes, it does. Still building things. I think I want some interceptors. They're pretty good.
Clear.
I had 1 group for fighters, 1 for corvettes, 1 for frigates, 1 for big capital ships. So you split up corvettes and frigates? I guess that makes sense. But why? Is it because these are good against fighters, while these are good against capital ships, right? Not that greatest, but that was about how much I could handle. I can see that. Like, it's already getting a bit stressful for me when shit starts hitting the fan. It's just all over the place.
Group 1 reporting.
So I should probably split up, right? Like, it doesn't make any sense for me to.
Ion cannon frigate complete.
No, stop doing this. I'm so incompetent at controlling the 3D space. I hate it.
Interceptor complete.
Group 1 copies.
But it's purely my problem. But like, yeah, it's precisely why other games don't have that.
Exhausted fleet. Moving on. Strike
It's
group
precisely why other games don't have that, because it doesn't make any sense to have it. Like, it makes sense from space point of view, but it doesn't make sense from gameplay point of view, because it's just
position.
incredibly infuriating to control.
Assault frigate complete.
Strike group moving into position. Group 2 copies.
Interceptor complete.
I use corvettes mostly for fighter defense. Sorry for that.
Interceptor complete.
For fighter defense, so I mostly build a corvette that you don't have yet. Right, thanks. Okay.
Interceptor complete.
Reporting.
I could keep them for fighter defense, as you say, yeah.
Ready.
So this is gonna be group 3.
Copy.
I don't know why, I want to actually again. It's bad. I don't have. Yeah, I have a handkerchief here. This is awful. I don't know what went into me. I think I need to get something to drink. We are safe. I don't think we get attacked here, so I'm gonna just leave it produce things and I'm gonna be right back. Do we have research? Nope. I think I make
Berths are clear.
a couple of extra interceptors. Maybe a couple of extra resource collectors.
Construction underway.
I think I lost at least 1.
Group 9.
No, I have 6. Well, we'll see.
Standing by.
This doesn't have any control groups, so
Reporting.
1
By. Group 1
can add
standing
this
by.
to the ranks.
Interceptor complete.
Ready. There's nothing left out here.
Group 1 reinforced.
Roger.
And then we keep split. So this is 3 now.
Group 3 copies.
And then a search ship. Yeah, that's what we want. And then 2.
Standing by.
2 is gonna be these bigger ships.
Acknowledged.
Group 2 reinforced.
And we'll make some more of them. I think this is good. But I think I like the interceptors.
Reporting. Copy.
Is it bad that I like the interceptor?
Ready.
It's good. It was good, I swear. The bow of interceptors actually did something for once. Tapping one-handed. Ignore the extra H. It's fine. I don't think I even noticed that. But thanks. I think I got a little bit sick from being on the scaffolding today because it was high up. There's a little bit of wind.
Resource collector awaiting.
So I will get a tea. So I'm gonna get tea. I'm gonna be right back. I think this music is a bit obnoxious. I'm gonna leave you with a better one before I come back. It's gonna be a minute before I make tea, so... Except this. And I'm gonna have to run an ad for people who are not subbed. Everyone else can enjoy Shovel Knight. I'm gonna be right back. Alright. Got my tea. It's just gonna take a little while for it to cool, so I can drink it. Alright, come back. So what do we have? We've got some extra resource collectors, let's see.
Group 9 copies.
Yeah, I need to put this onto group 9. We
Resources locked.
take all the money we can. And we made some extra ships, right?
Acknowledge.
I think I queued up some extra ships. I don't see them anywhere, but I believe I did.
Reporting.
Maybe everything has already been queued up
Reporting.
into control groups. Also, have we eaten all the things? It looks like it to me. Yeah. Maybe there's like a debris field from... Yeah, there's a debris field. So you can still eat that from the carrier. I kind of want to show you the deserts of Karak, the game now. Because it's different, like it's clearly not as good as this. Because this has very different systems to it, but I kind of want to play it now. I think it's a precursor to this. Like they made it so that it makes sense because the planet was destroyed, right? So I think Deserts of Karak is like before all this happened. I don't know what the story is. I think they made it like it's sort of garbage, but
Attention fleet, we have too many
there is something.
delays.
It's prequel, yeah. I think it's interesting enough to like at least take a look at it. Let's take a gander at it. We could do that, but like now? We could do it now. I wouldn't mind that, but depends on you. I really like this game, but I'm not sure if it streams well because I'm like grossly incompetent at it. Oh yes, for sure. I'm not quitting yet. I'm just talking about it. I also have a cat. I know this is not what we are here for, but he demands attention once more. It's the end of his cat. He wants to destroy my earbuds, I know it. He likes the cable. If I don't look at him for a while, he's gonna start chewing on it. And it's the worst. It's the absolute worst when he does that. Is that right? Let's get some music. I need to cuddle. I cannot really play anything at the moment. I'm sorry. But yeah, as I said, I'm pretty incompetent at the game, I think. Which is surprising. I'm usually pretty good at RTS. But this one, due to how the space works with the 3D element, it's like really confusing how it works. He sees the cat. He wants to attack it. Okay. Let's let him go. It's good. Not tied down completely. My old housemate had 2 kittens. They clawed the shit with my electronic cables, recharge cables, earbuds, and they were teething, yeah. He does that. I need to keep an eye out. But they don't do it by themselves. If I give him cuddles, then he wants to like bite things a little bit. And not me, because he likes me, so he just kind of sees what's around him. And oh yeah, there's a cable hanging right here, so he just starts to nibble on it. And all it takes for him is like, if you don't look at him for a single second, it's like, what? He grabs it with his tooth, and it's like a split second, he penetrates the cable, and it's fucked. So, you know, that's pretty bad, since I have to use pretty good earbuds for this. They're insanely cute, so I was okay with it. Yeah. I think there are autosaves, and you are not incompetent. The campaign is hectic in general, right? So I'm not alone in this. Because from what I'm used to, this is like, you know, the perspective is like all over the place, so it gives me a bit of a headache. I guess you get used to it eventually. We got a lot of resources. We should probably use them to build up a fleet. So, you know, I don't have enough clearly.
Roger.
But good fleet of harvesting ships.
Copy.
Good enough with this. We can repair that. And a lot of fridges. Not as many iron frigates as I would like. So probably make some more before we go.
Construction underway.
Shut off the music.
Mothership.
The white kitten also used to eat the shower curtain. Sometimes cats are weird. You're always here for the cats and games. Okay. Good. That's what you get. I can't really ever say that. So do you want to see the Deserts of Karak? I don't know. I haven't played it like a long time. I played it just a little bit. But now that we know what this is, maybe it would be good to have like what they came up with a story. Just to, you know, even maybe criticize it a little bit. You know more than I do about the game, so when you see it, you're gonna see and know more. To me, it wasn't like a great game to begin with when I played it. But it was like, it was okay. Like an RTS without base building, you just have like a land carrier. At least that is not the 3D perspective, so it already will have that as a bonus for me, because I'll actually be able to handle myself better. Because that is just, you know, it's land. There are air units, I think, but
Copy.
that's kind of fine.
Group 2. Copy.
2.
Group 2 reinforced.
Group 1.
I would like to drink my tea, but it's very hot at the moment. It was a vinyl plastic thing, so I didn't like the texture and the popping sound. Yeah, I can believe that. They're all about texture. They like to claw things because of how they feel over the time. We did give them plenty of scratching posts, but they still sometimes do that as well.
Group 1 copies. Group 2.
Ion cannon frigate.
I think the game is good. Just I'm not sure if is it good for streaming.
Group 1 stand
I didn't
by.
see many people stream it.
Locked in. Group 2.
Maybe because of the perspective thing.
3 copies.
It could be.
Group 3. Standing by. Group 2 copies.
So group 3 is
Standing by.
the small ones, corvettes,
Moving
right?
to destination. Group 2
And group
reporting.
2 is frigates.
Group 1
And group 1 is
standing by.
fighters, right?
Strike group coordinates locked in.
Need to give them groups, obviously. For now, I just keep them as they are. They take a while to produce these, the bigger ones. That's as it should be, I think. But the missions seem like very quick paced, like you constantly get hit by things.
Standing
Especially
by.
the smaller ships, there's always something flying around.
Acknowledged.
Homeworld 1 and even 2 are pretty old games by now. I think that's the main reason it isn't streamed often.
Ion cannon frigate. Complete.
Yeah, but like, there are old games that are still streamed quite a bit. It's just that the RTS genre in general, just like, you know, StarCraft 1 is an old game, but it still has like a reasonable amount of people watching it. But it's because it had a competitive scene, I suppose.
Copy. Group 2 standing by. Group 2 standing by.
Group 2, no.
2.
I
Group 2 reporting.
need to only
Copy.
grab the ones I want
Ready. Roger.
for this.
Roger.
Group 3, is it? No, group
Group
2.
2 designated.
Group 2 standing by.
Right.
Group 1 standing by.
Should have it the other way around, but that's fine.
Group 1 copies.
So this is a lot, right? This is a lot. Hopefully that's enough for the next mission. But what do you say, Rafa? Do you want to see the Deserts of Karak thing? I have it. I think it's even installed. I'm gonna double check that. Again, to me, like, I like to play the prequel before I play the actual game, but it depends. Is it actual garbage? Like, to me, I didn't know the story of Homeworld, so to me it said nothing. It's like, yeah, it's a sci-fi. To me it was like fairly generic. With like a sprinkle of leftism as is customary for modern games. But, like, it's not terrible. I'd like to see this as a Karak game, but cannot watch now, right? Maybe next time then. Maybe next time. It's okay, I don't feel like...
Mothership.
Well...
Ion cannon frigate. Complete.
I'm not sure, there's always the VOD, like we could go ahead with it. I really feel like we should give it a shot just to see the story that they come up with before this and see if it's any good. Unfortunately, I would like to know what's the opinion of people who actually know anything about the lore. For now, I know something, but like, not much from this, obviously.
Reporting.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's gonna happen soon, right? I'm sorry, Rafa. Don't, you know, don't feel like I'm saying that you are not watching or anything. That's fine. I always like when you are around. But if you cannot, that's completely fine. I'm just saying that, you know, from the perspective, I could stream more. I could play the Karak thing, but if you cannot be around it, maybe we postpone it like for tomorrow. We could do it tomorrow. What's the time today? 23:50. I can do something else, it's fine. So, would tomorrow around 14 o'clock be okay? I think that's reasonable. Yeah, I know, but you kind of got me into it by talking about it in Discord in the first place. Because I didn't play this, I just, yeah, like, I've known a couple of things in general about it, and I'm really interested in what you will think about the Karak game. So, if you could catch it, it would be really good for me. So, would you be able to catch it at 14 tomorrow? I think we'll leave it for next time, this. Save the campaign. No. Save campaign, there we go. Let's go to the main menu, yes. Tomorrow I'm visiting family around lunchtime, so after 16 would be best. Okay. We can do that. So, like 16:30 is probably reasonable. I'm gonna add that to the schedule actually so that I don't forget. Because I haven't been using the schedule mostly. Let's do that. And I'm gonna give you... this. Sunday. And it's gonna be for how long? It's gonna be from 16:30 up to, let's give it 4 hours as a slot. Then you'll see. Schedule should be updated. Thanks, no problem, no problem. Thanks for watching. And if you want to watch the Karak game, let's tune in tomorrow, 16:30 CET. Plus, afterwards we might play some Homeworld 1 if it turns out the game is shit, the Karak game. If we want to play it for story reasons, we might play through it, if we feel like it. But I don't know yet, I have very cloudy memories of that. But thanks to everyone who was here. It's good to play a game I haven't played before, and it's an RTS, pretty good one. But again, some elements are pretty confusing to play with. Yeah. We'll see. I'm gonna send you off on a raid if I can. Barb is playing Baldur's Gate 3. Let's do that. That's right. No problem. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.